8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear.
Raw power. Your bike can have the cycle sound with raw power. It fits on most handlebars and makes the sound of raw power. Raw power, the motorcycle sound from Ideal.
As you can see, I'm cutting it up right now. And my onions.
You ain't cutting shit.
I did it. We did it really fast.
That's fucking CGI bullshit.
And I'm going to bring them all over. I'm not going to use these.
Somebody said you're watching McMillan and Wife on TV.
I'm not watching McMillan and Wife.
What a Bobby fan. What a bull.
Yeah. You leave them there. I'm going to put them into, follow me. Put them into a hot pan. See? Oh, isn't that sizzle?
Hey, you say you're getting tired of lettuce and tomato hamburgers that don't quite make it? Yeah! Then look at McDonald's new McDLT. I'm talking quarter pound of beef on the hot, hot side. The new McDLT. Hot, hot. Crisp lettuce and tomato on the cool, cool side. The new McDLT. Cool crisp. The beef stays hot. The cool stays crisp. Put it together, you can't resist. Could be the best lettuce and tomato hamburger ever.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's new McDLT.
Mother, did he need to be so hideous? Thank you very much. Send Marco via link. He can come on anytime, Gina. So could you, baby. So could you. Oh, I love this one. Guitar Zero. Love it. Keep them coming. Keep
I'm not allowed to say what I'm thinking.
Into a cask. Oh,
Oh.
Say what you're thinking. Go ahead, Harry. Say what you're thinking.
I'm not allowed.
Yes, you can. You can. You totally can. Go for it.
Reminded you of something or someone.
When you think of Planet Fitness.
Okay, yeah. I hope he dries off. If he dries off, he uses only paper towels. How about that?
Oh my god! Oh my god! She's thinking that this boy is getting his libido on. That's what, oh my god! That's what you're thinking, huh?
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it. Hey everybody, what's good today? How's it going on a Thursday? Come on, let's see what we can get into here. What's up, everybody? Joining us over here from the Levyverse. What's good in the Streamshow hood? How's everybody doing today? It is BF Live, Streamshow 161. That's what we're doing today right here. Let's do the work whistle because it is 12 o'clock, high noon here on the East Coast of the United States, where I'm emanating from doing BF Live. How's everybody doing today? Are you out on the West Coast? Are you just waking up? What are you doing for the next 3 hours? I hope you want to hang out with me. So, yeah, yesterday I kind of went to the Orioles game, so my Orioles are kind of out of it. My voice has a little frog kind of left in it from probably yelling too much, but we're going to persevere and get through today doing the regular stuff we do. We're going to do the BF Live Not So Serious News. We're going to do the National Day Hey Hey and all kind of other fun stuff we do. We're going to do Cyke Labs content and all that good stuff. So why don't we do what we also like to do? We like to start off the show with the chat family check-in. Shout out everybody from the Levyverse. It was nice seeing Bob today starting off the morning. That was kind of a nice surprise. Seeing Bob first thing in the morning, doing a little early morning. We might see some more of that. But why don't I'll run my element. I'll put my glasses on. None of my boys here are backstage. We'll see who shows up, and we'll see what we can get down with for the next 3 hours with the BF Live chat family check-in, folks. Let me do that. Let me grab my glasses. I'm going to go to my element. Let me know what you're up to with the BF Live chat family check-in. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Pray, you talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me, and we're going to do BF Live opening chat family check-in. That's how we start the show here on BF Live every day. Let's see. We're going to be doing, y'all. Come on. We're going to be doing her, y'all. How you doing, Live Ween, my friend? Technicolor checks in and says, Hoya. Well, let's get it going with a Hoya. Come on.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
And to you, Technicolor, and everybody checking in from the Levyverse this morning, Lightspace Chief 75. He says, good morning, everybody. How you doing, Chief? What's up, buddy? Good morning from Cyke Clyde. Hoya from Brian Kowalczyk. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. MSIP says, yo, 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 yo. Mandy Diff says, Hoya to everyone. The lovely Mandy Diff, our resident fishing expert right here on BF Live. Terry Nee says, leaving at 12:40, the sun has returned. And like Scott says, walking, but Terry Nee says, golfing. Have fun, Terry. Yes, the sun is back here on the East Coast of the United States. Cyke says, hell yeah, Terry. Have a bogey-free day, buddy, and hit 'em good. MSIP says, have fun, Terry. Enjoy your day and try not to hit your schmeckle by accident. Cyke is getting the emoji love from Mandy Diff. Hi, MSIP from Mandy Diff. Hi, Terry from Mandy Diff as well. Mandy getting love right back from MSIP. Mandy Diff is shouting out Space Chief 75. Durkee Threads. Hey. Durkee Threads, I've been seeing your name popping up a little more with Bob and everything. Matter of fact, I have Durkee Threads and Bob's link running in my chat right now. You'll see it running. And let me show you some Durkee Threads right here on BF Live. If you want some fresh Levy gear, Bob was talking about this. This link will be running in my chat for the entire show. Look, it got the fuck saw shirt. Yeah, the Bob Levy Fug Saw shirt right here. You can get it yourself from Durkee Threads. The link will be running in the chat the entire show. But there, it's got Bob and Gina's little likeness on it. The little Bob gear right there. So if you want that, click the link running in my chat and go to Durkee Threads and check that out. Thanks for checking in, Durkee Threads. What's up, man? I saw you over in the show. MSIP says, Cyke, did you actually clip that thing Levy said? Dirty is getting the love from Mandy Diff. Good morning, Durkee from MSIP. Day off today. Glad to check the show live. Thank you, Durkee. I wish my voice didn't have this froggy quality to it. Thank you for subscribing, Josephus Comedy. Oh, shit. You're not wrong about this one. Let me put this next message up from my next friend checking in. Donkey Kongington says, all bullshit and politics aside, Tulsi Gabbard can fucking get it. To that I say, yeah. What's up, Donkey? How you doing, man? But who would have wanted a smart presidential woman candidate? Who would want that? Hey, Mandy Diff from Space Chief 75. Clyde, cheers, bro, from Donkey Kongington. Turkey is laughing, which is good. Space Chief 75 saying cheers. To Donkey Kongington is saying that to Space Chief. Mandy is getting the love from Donkey Kongington. Mandy cheers from Donkey Kongington. I'm going to MSIP. Yes, the clipping. Hey, donks from Cyke Clyde. Mandy Diff is already smoking and throwing out the love to Donkey Kongington. Ray is a good egg. Fucking Ray. How did you like that question, Terry Nee, when he said, if you were only on a spaceship and you only had enough oxygen for Ray or Rob Saul, who would have to go? And Levy said, I'd push them both out and keep the air all to myself, which is a typical Bob Levy answer, right, Ray? Mandy Diff is having fun with the Cyke emojis and the Perry emojis. Donkey Kongington's having fun with the Cyke emojis. We will do a Cyke Labs content segment here on BF Live today. Terry Nee is laughing, which is good. Maniga bro in Swahili. What's up? What's up, my nigga bro? What's my manigas? What's up, manigas? Donkey Kongington getting love from Space Chief 75. Giving the love to Space Chief 75. I'm cut. What did you cut? What did you do? You're clipping. I get it. You're clipping. And you're doing your elbows and shit. Cyke is he's having fun with the emojis. Tiffany Washington checks in. She gets the kiss. Hey, Bybee, how you doing, buddy? What's up, man? Frank White. White is the resident fishing expert, not on BF Live. BF Live, you know it's Mandy Diff. Don't you start your shit on here. Hey, Tiff from Cyke. Hi, Mandy from Tiffany Washington. Hey, Tiff from Bybee. Hi, Mandy from our friend Tyranny. Hey, Cyke from Tiffany Washington. Mandy's throwing out love and weed and emojis. Hi, Donks from Tiffany Washington. Mandy's throwing out more emojis. To Bybee. Spawn checks in. He says, good afternoon with positive piss drippings. Let's fucking go, Mets. We're 6 outs away from advancing before queefing all over the pitchers, man. Yeah, I guess they didn't do so good either, did they? Terry Nee says, oh, Mandy, well, you came and you gave. Well, don't start, Terry Nee. Spawn is getting the love from Mandy Diff. Mandy's getting a shout out from Spawn. Oh, get your Levy-verse merch here. Did the link not go through? There should be a link with that. I'll have to check that out. Let me see. I'll check that link out. LOL, Tiff, Washington. Did you guys get tore apart on replayables? I jumped in late last night because I went to the baseball game last night that the Orioles lost. So I jumped in late. I got a little tore up. Hey, Mandy Diff is throwing out the love and emojis. Hey, Bybee from Tiffany Washington. Spawn says, I'll spend $10 to see Jake throw a tantrum. You meant Jake. I know. What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? Where you at? Check in with Jake.
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, by the way, Jake.
MSIP agrees. Hey, Spawn from Tiffany Washington. Hey, Tiff from Spawn. Spawn says, Mike, let's make an offer. MSIP said, hey, Tiff, still praying hard for you. Mandy Diff says, I'll fish this whole fucking Dabbleverse under the table. Let's roll, bitches. See, Donkey? See what you done did there? All right. Well, it's probably, let's see. And hey, MSIP, thank you from Tiffany Washington. Spawn, $10 top, says MSIP. That's all he's going for that. All right. Well, it's probably best with my voice being like this anyway, that we do a brief BF Live chat family check-in. And let's get on to some news and some other stuff I'm going to have to talk through anyway. But that was the BF Live opening chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
So what's good today, everybody? It is Thursday. It is Thursday here on BF Live. Thursday, October. We're in October already. October 3rd. Thursday it is. Happy to be hanging out here on BF Live. Let's see who's checking in the chat. Then we're going to get on the news and some other fun stuff. I'll match you, Mike. Hey, good afternoon from JJ Dabbles. What's up, JJ? Thanks for checking in, buddy. Then check your X is what I'm going to say. Check your Twitter X DMs, JJ. Good afternoon, JJ Dabbles from MSIP. JJ getting the love right away from everybody in the chat. All right, y'all. Well, have a little cup of coffee. Try to work on my voice here. Oh my goodness. Your boy BF is definitely overdoing it this week a little bit, burning the candle at many ends. You're going to outfish Frank White, the Southern sportsman, Mandy. Better just heed his advice and take a kid fishing. I don't know. Mrs. Clyde Cyke checks in and says, Hoya BF in the chat family, and happy Thursday. You get the digital kiss. All right. Well, look, I got a fancy new studio over there. I might as well use it, right? I got a couple stories we're going to share with you in the BF Live Other News or the BF Live Not So Serious News. Let's do that. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm over here now in the news studio. I'm going to read, not everybody. Yepers Donkey Kongton. Hey, JJ's getting the love. Everybody's getting the love. That link did not work. I got to fix that link for the Levy-verse. I'll try to find some time to do that. But first, we got to get to the BF Live Other News or Not So Serious News. So let me play my little funky ticker in the background, my sports room ticker. And I'm going to read you a couple stories I have in the BF Live Other News or the Not So Serious News. All right, let's see. My first story that I have for you today. All right, now, some of you might be aware on the East Coast that there's a docking or there's a dock strike going on, and everybody's worried about shortages, product shortages, and everything. So at Costco, this is what the Costco's look like in New York City. Right here, it says New York Costco shoppers empty shelves in a panic over a port strike. No toilet paper or paper towels. So it's almost like COVID all over again if you go to Costco. Let's see. Thank you, JJ, for you love the news desk. Yeah, so look, we're having the shortages again in Costco, folks. This reminds you of COVID or whatever with the shortages. And they're telling you with the shipping strike that there won't be any shortages, but that hasn't stopped people from putting a run on the stores and panic buying toilet paper. It says the dock worker strike has shut down dozens of ports on the East Coast and Gulf Coast, has reportedly triggered panic buying of toilet paper and paper towels at Costco on Staten Island, despite experts' insistence that paper products won't be affected by the strike. Wait a minute, Terry says we're in the collapse. Wait a minute. I think every year we've been living is in the collapse, Terry. So there you go. Terry's an optimist, as you see. So yes, much like COVID, Costco's are being wiped out from Kleenex and toilet paper again, folks. But they're telling you there's no need to panic, that this shipping strike on the East Coast will not affect this. All right, so that's my first story on the BF Live Other News. Let's get my other story I have for you here. Oh, first of all right, so that's kind of what's going on the East Coast. But let me take you out for some West Coast news with our West Coast correspondent. I have some AI news coming out of California. Let's take it out to California with our bikini correspondent doing the AI report. Tell us what's going on out in California.
California Governor Gavin Newsom has vetoed that state's AI safety bill, while still acknowledging that one is needed. Newsom's basic objection is that the bill was too broad, not taking into account whether the AI was dealing with sensitive info or making critical decisions. In short, it would have put strict restrictions on all AI, no matter what task it was performing. Newsom says he's now gone to leading experts to help California develop more workable guardrails. Among the things the bill would have introduced, safety testing for advanced AI that cost over $100 million to develop, as well as a kill switch.
What?
Do you think AI needs to have government restrictions placed on it? Let us know in the comments and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Oh, thank you for the Bikini Report. Hey, I'd like to tap that if you know what I mean. Hey, ho, AI. There you go. There's some AI for your ass. MSIP said, oh, Lord, she's fine AF. That means as fuck. Donkey Kongton says, Frank White probably was the one that told him to take you fishing. That's right. He probably told your dad that. Let's go back a little bit on some of these. We have a doctor strike. No, a dock strike, you knucklehead. What's up, Doc? There's JJ Dabbles. We're in the collapse. We got that one. The Newports are getting shut down. Not Newports. Sounds racist. Panic buying of paper towels to obtain cardboard tubes for docking training. Swan says, I got the big nipples or just need the cup of Joe. All right. Oh, Lord, she fine as fuck. We got that one. Ween, a camel toe is like a preview of the goods. You're not wrong about that. All right, in my next story that I have here on BF Live Other News, I have apparently the running back for the this running back's right, Raji Rice's baby mother, his actual mother, Rashi Rice's mom accused of package theft after a video of Mama Rice jersey. So this is the mother of a famous rookie running back for the Kansas City Chiefs, Raji Rice, and she went apparently package swapping, but she didn't take her personalized jersey off. And I'm going to show you pictures of her actually stealing stuff. Apparently his money he making wasn't enough to stop her from package swiping. It says apparently Rashi Rice's mother took her son's injury hard on Sunday because he got hurt. Hours after the Kansas City Chiefs receiver suffered a knee injury, his mother appeared to be caught on camera allegedly swiping packages from a neighbor. Marsha Kearney was seen wearing a Chiefs jersey with the name Mama Rice just after the Kansas City 17-10 victory over the Los Angeles Chargers, along with a younger person. The incident occurred at 6:39 p.m. Central Time, I guess, TMZ Sports noted. The video initially shows Kearney walking from left to right, eyeballing the ground in front of the door. It then cuts to Kearney walking the other way and stopping in front of the door. And a noise can be heard just off camera as Kearney stopped walking. So look, that's her blurred out, but her son is a multi-million-dollar football player. She has a personalized jersey on, and she thought that would be the thing that you wear when you go out and go steal packages from your neighbors. And so she's caught on camera, stealing back. There he is right there. Okay, he's not a rookie. There you go. Maybe he was a rookie. But there you go. He got hurt over this weekend, and his mother said, fuck it, I'm going to go steal somebody else's shit. So there you go. Raji Rice's mother accused of stealing packages from a neighbor with a personalized jersey on and caught for the whole world to see. That's another story on BF Live's Other News right here. The guitar pick is located just above the moose knuckle. Let me fix that. I'm going to fix that link. Let me show you. Maybe I can fix that link while we do another report here, because I have, and now this will be interest of Bob Levy and to some of you other out there. Here, let's take you out for the Bikini Entertainment Report. Take it away. Tell us the latest about Oasis, Bikini Girl.
Great news for fans of Oasis who don't live in the UK or Ireland. The band's world tour really is a world tour. The massively successful Britpop band, fronted by brothers Liam and Noel Gallagher, sold 75 million albums globally. But the volatile siblings couldn't stop fighting, and the band broke up in 2009. So fans were thrilled when they announced they were reuniting for a series of stadium dates in the UK and Ireland next year. And now the band has announced 5 stops in North America, including Toronto, Chicago, New Jersey, Los Angeles, and Mexico City. Plus, dates for cities outside North America and the UK will be coming soon. There's even more good news for fans. The band officially said that ticket sales would not be subject to dynamic pricing. That's the very controversial scheme that sees ticket prices rise dramatically when there's heavy demand. You know, like when there's a highly anticipated reunion tour for a widely successful band touring for the first time in 15 years. Tickets for Oasis North American dates go on sale through Ticketmaster this Friday.
For real?
And you better have a good internet connection because they're gonna go fast. Knowing how volatile these brothers are, do you even think they'll make it through the entire tour? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Girl, for the Bikini Report. Thank you to our lovely bikini correspondents for all those great reports. So there you go. Get your Oasis tickets today. Let's see. We got I'm Distracted. Is she saying something? A little bit. Oasis in New Jersey, JJ. Yeah, I think they're coming to MetLife Stadium. They're coming to like all the main cities like Los Angeles. I didn't hear every word she said, obviously, for some reason. But they are coming to like the major cities like the East Coast, the West Coast, in the middle, all that stuff. So check them out when you can. Annandale, they broke up again. Yeah, maybe. I mean, and they broke up again. Yes. MSIP says, I like this chick better. Unfortunately, my internet is shitty, so she might not like me. That's right. She did say you got to have a good internet connection to get some of these deals done. So there you go. Thank you for the Bikini Report girls. In my next story in the BF Live Other News, or not so serious news I have for you, this one says a rare wallet of a Viking era treasure was found in the Isle of Man. So look at that. There's like an old coin. I'll read about it. It says 2 British metal detectorists have unearthed a rare hoard of 1,000-year-old silver coins on the Isle of Man, shedding light on a vibrant Viking-era economy where traders and cash moved through England and Ireland. Most of the 36 coins were minted during the reign of Edward the Confessor, one of the last Anglo-Saxon kings to rule England, and during whose childhood the country faced Viking raids and invasions. They didn't find that in there. 2 earlier rulers, Edward's father, Aerthred, and the Viking King Knut, or Kunt, what the fuck is that, are also represented in the coins. John Crow and David O'Hare found the coins in May while metal detecting with permission on private land. They were later studied by U.S.-based researcher Kristen Bornholt Collins, an expert on Viking Age coins from the Isle of Man. The island served as an ideal base between Ireland and Britain for the Vikings, who arrived from Scandinavia in the 800s, initially plundering and pillaging before trading and eventually settling. So, if you wanted that. So there's a little history right there. Unearthing a Viking wallet right there. Hey, Blummel's checking in. How you doing? Mike coming through with the... let's see what we got here. Wait a minute. I see some shit going on up here. You guys are moving my chat for me. Let's see. Let's go up here. Autocorrect is a real bastard, says Space Chief 75. The band is the band that no one heard of. The band breakup that no one even heard about in the first place. I think I might hack this show and insert myself into it. Well, come on, JJ. As if Terry Nee True from JJ Dabbles. MSIP, you very generous son of a bitch. Gifted 5 BF Live memberships. Thank you, MSIP. Let's see who called down. Thank you for that generosity, brother. I only wish my voice was a little better today. Has Andrew ever taken a little snooze during Sports Heads? Similarly to how he does on his other shows? Yes, he has, Spawn. Sometimes, a couple times, if we get to talking too long and it's a little late. He has done that before. Kel Nares called a membership. Jerry Lahane called a membership, as well as Mason in Portland. Nikki called a membership, as well as the lovely Stormy. Yes. Thank you, MSIP. Thank you for the generous gifted memberships for BF Live. Isle of Man, hello, Fisco. Not Fisco. Wait a minute, where are you going? You're going a whole nother way with it.
Hello, Frisco.
Hi, Nikki from Space Chief 75. Mike coming through with the generosity says, Spawn, yes, thank you, MSIP. Cunt says, yes. Hoya and Gano and love you all from Blummel's checking in. AS for life, says our boy Dabbles. MSIP for the win. Blummel's are getting the love from Cyke. Spawn, what's up? Cheers, buddy, from Donkey Kongington. Thank you, MSIP. I appreciate that, man. Torito's checking in. What's up, Torito? We're doing the midday thing here, Torito. How you doing there, buddy? Donkey Kongington says, thanks for looking out for us poors, MSIP. Cheers, Donkey Kongington from Spawn. Hey, Space Chief from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, Twin. Oh, hey, Twin. Hey, Twin. How you doing, Clodsag? We're all poor, says MSIP. There you go. We need a drop of Hey, Twin. Well, okay, we'll get that. Hey, Blummel's from... Hey, Blummel's from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, Tiffany, Washington from Space Chief 75. And Torito, my dude from Cyke. All right, well, let me get on to another story. I think I got one or two more. I got another one right here. All right. And this is talking about, we talked about how the different eras, the different companies are trying to condition they're trying to do what they can to keep young people engaged and actually working. And it says, are digital tools a way for companies to retain hourly workers? So these, people don't like traditional jobs anymore. And these young kids, they kind of want to make their own schedules and kind of have their own way. And it's a much different work environment. So they're looking for ways to retain some of these younger people. It says the COVID-19 pandemic and the resetting of the economy that followed, it made hourly workers more aware of their value. Some experts think employers should expect to field demands of flexible hours and other workplace incentives as the labor market weakens. WorkJam, an online platform that was founded in 2014, has tried to be at the forefront of this shift. It provides clients such as Target, Ulta Beauty, and Hilton with digital tools their non-salary employees can use to swap shifts, complete training, and get early access to wages. And, when I was younger and I used to work in fast food and I needed a day off, I'd have to call in and go, hey, can I get a day off? And then they'd have to switch somebody out. But now they're letting the employees kind of settle it. They don't care who shows up for work. As long as one of you mofos show up for work, you can do it on an app or anything. So I just thought it was kind of interesting story in light of it says you're not as valuable as you think you are. Just go to work and shut the fuck up. Well, that's somebody that was raised old school, but Blumels, as you see that it's becoming more competitive to get workers in any places nowadays to find good, reliable employees. So people are desperate and they're going to use tools and stuff like this. I know you're saying just kidding, but that's the kind of the work ethic that we came up on. So I know what you mean, Blumels defense lawyer. I know what you mean. All right, let me see what I got for you. How about this? I think we did what? Entertainment report. We did a little AI report. Why don't we let's check the weather out now. A little weather report right here on BF Live. Oh. Probably going to have to, here we go.
Hi, it's bikini weather time again this Monday.
Time for the weather.
DJ weather on your favorite show, Bulls Radio. As we know, Cape Town's already into the winter season. Minimum of 10 today with a maximum of 20 with clear skies. Unfortunately for tomorrow, we're going to see a 30% chance of rain with a minimum of 11 and a maximum of only 18. Moving
Check out for your area.
Johannesburg, facing 2 days, today and tomorrow, both partly cloudy, both with a minimum of 6. Today being a high of 20, marching down to 19 tomorrow.
What else? Where are we going now?
Moving down to the coast of Durban now, today partly cloudy with a high of only 24 and a minimum of 16, 30% chance of rain. However, my friend Yusuf in Durban will be glad to know that tomorrow is going to see clear skies with a maximum of 26 and a minimum of 14. Now for our international viewers, moving straight along to Dubai. No need to beat around the bush there. Both days, today and tomorrow, seeing scorching hot weather with 40 degrees with a ridiculous minimum of 30. Moving on to London, facing a lovely day today with a high of 27 degrees, but only 20% chance of
for our
some
UK
rainfall.
friends.
Tomorrow, a cooler day with only 23 degrees and also only a 10% chance of some rain. Going across now to the United States,
There you
New
go.
York City, facing a lovely day today with a high of 31, with some thunder showers forecasted for later this afternoon. Tomorrow is cooling down somewhat, with a maximum of only 29 degrees, also seeing some thunder showers later in the afternoon. Moving right across now to the big city in New South Wales, Sydney, seeing a high of 18 and a minimum of 13 today. Cloudy with 20% chance of rain later this afternoon. Tomorrow, seeing the same forecasted temperature, no rain predicted, just cloudy. That's been your bikini weather with me, Jade Fairbrother, on your favorite show, Bulls Radio. Catch me next time, Mondays, of course. Same place, different bikini.
Hi, thank you for checking in. All right, we got all the lovely bikini reporters checking in on BF Live today. So we got some entertainment, we got some AI, and we got some weather, and you got some other fun news in the mix right there. And that was the BF Live other news, or the BF Live not so serious news. Let's get on some more fun right here on BF Live. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're having it. We're doing it right here on BF Live in the afternoon, holding it down in the midday for you. There's morning shows, there's night shows, but BF Live, I like to hold it down for you in the midday. 3 hours live of every day, Monday through Friday is what I was trying to say. How about that? We're doing it?
We're doing it.
We are doing it, buddy. What else are we going to do? Let me check this off. I know we're probably going to do the National Day calendar. We're going to check some, we're going to go back and look at some of the greatest hits of Cyke Labs, and I'll probably hit you with some new Cyke Labs audio. You know what I forgot to do? Because I got so caught up in the Bikini Girls, I forgot to add on our miserable news history. Oh, see? I started flashing I put the booty up on the screen and I distracted my damn self. So let me show you that now. Let's add this on. We can't forget this. This is when Bob Levy, we take you back to the days of Sirius Satellite Radio, and Bob Levy attempts to read the news clearly. So let's do that. This is compliments of Cyke Labs. We always throw it at the end of the BF Live other news or not so serious news. Let me see where I put it. Let's see. I got so much content. Let me go here. And then let me click this. And then we're going to do some Cyke Labs. We're going to do some of its greatest hits for sure. But right now, let me show you this one that I have for you. Cyke Labs. I mean, we're going to do the miserable men thing first, and then we're going to do Cyke Labs. Here we go. Let me find the news. What was that from? That was from 11/25, right? So let's do that. Here we go. All right, folks. This is our miserable news history moment. Whoa. Let's see. Here we go right now. Right here on BF Live. Let's listen to this.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. SAP shakes up Tomorrow Now leadership. Battling allegations of corporate espionage, business software makers SAP AG cut its ties with the leaders of the subsidiary that infiltrated rival Oracle Corp's computers to fetch information about Oracle's products. The shakeup disclosed Monday represented the latest fallout from the federal lawsuit filed 8 months ago against Tomorrow Now and Germany-based SAP or whatever SAP.
ADD.
SAP Chief Executive Henning Kagaman has acknowledged that Tomorrow Now made inappropriate downloads of Oracle's computers coding, but has maintained that its rival wasn't significantly harmed by the breach. The lawsuit is scheduled for February 2009 trial in San Francisco. An Oracle spokeswoman declined to comment on how Tomorrow's Now's management unravel or possible sale might affect the case. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Polite music. very, very astute.
Yes. And there you have it. Compliments of Cyke Labs. That was our miserable news history moment right here on BF Live. Other news or not so serious news. But I tagged that on the end. Sorry I ran my element. I'm not going to run it again. Yes, the bikini girls got me all hot and bothered, and I forgot what order I'm doing shit in. MSIP says, Cyke, Levy reading anything is funny as shit. You're not wrong about that, MSIP. And I know you'll be around when I do the dedicated Cyke Labs content where we'll have more of this stuff. We'll have some Mike Morse. We'll have some Levy. We'll have some BF Chichu, all that stuff in the mix. Mandy Diff says, hit the like. And I say, thank you. Thank you, Mandy Diff. One more. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I don't know why that's coming up as suspicious. That's interesting. I'm getting suspicious warnings for this link. It's probably just because it doesn't recognize it. But this is once again. This is for Bob Levy's gear. Turkey Threads, his Fug Sauce shirt. You get it's got Gina and Bob little picture on it. Levy's genuine Fug Sauce shirt. You can click I think the link is running in my chat, or you can just go to Turkey Threads right here, and you can see that right there. But it's reporting it as suspicious. Probably because it doesn't recognize it. Hit the like, right? MSIP. The Bob Speak stuff cracks me up. Well, I'm glad you like that, but I hope you like some other stuff here we do on BF Live. I will play some more stuff. We'll get on to some other fun stuff here, but I need to take a commercial break real quick. Let me take a little commercial break, and we'll be back right after these messages with more BF Live. Coming right up. Here we go. First, this commercial break. Hey. Andrew. Thank you, Terry Nee, I think, for that. Terry Nee. That's the work of Terry Nee. And, I figure if I'm going to have a commercial about gay cruise, I might as well have the foremost authority in gay cruises. I'll bring him on my show and we'll talk about him. Let's say hello to him. It's JJ Dabbles.
What's up? I told you I'd hack your show, buddy.
Man, what the fuck you do, man? Yeah, what's up? How you doing, JJ? What's going on today, man?
Having a good day, having a good morning. How about you?
I'm trying to hang in there, buddy. You can probably hear in my voice that I've overdone it. I don't know if people like listening to a show when I sound like this, but holy shit.
You sound fine.
Oh my God. I feel a little froggy. I overdone it. You know, I've been yelling at that day Orioles and my sports teams, buddy. How are your New Jersey Devils doing so far?
Well, you know what? I'm not happy with it. They start the season in Prague tomorrow. I believe tomorrow at 10 a.m. is the game, and then on Saturday is a 1 p.m. game. So they're out in the Czech Republic right now. I don't like the jet lag. I don't like the travel kind of stuff, especially in the beginning of the season. So hopefully they come back 2-0. You never know. But just to throw out a little plug, I did an interview with very controversial NHL official Tim Peel yesterday. I just released it on YouTube and Twitter this morning. So if you guys check that out, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I noticed that you put that out there. And I see Nikki checking in. You know shit's about to get real when daytime Nikki comes in. Hold up. I gotta acknowledge this.
Hell yeah.
You know what I gotta do? I gotta play my girl's clips. That's my girl. Hey, what's up? You got the membership. You welcome, girl. You're welcome. That's Mike's a shitty internet provider provided you with that today, the lovely Nikki. How you doing? But yeah, JJ, I saw that you did that interview with I saw some clips of it on your Twitter X account. Tell us why he might be controversial as an NHL official.
Well, he was about 3 months away from retiring, and he got caught on a hot mic, basically telling the other official that he's going to call a penalty on Nashville because he made a bad call on the other team a few minutes earlier. So he was already prepping to just call a penalty, and they caught him on the hot mic. Usually, the studio, the people in the back usually would shut his mic off, but they didn't. And so when that got out, people got mad at him. It's nothing crazy. He didn't do anything nuts.
Well,
but he did get released for that.
Well, being a hockey fan, I want to talk to you about that because I've watched hockey long enough, and sports in general long enough to know that is a thing, JJ. Like in football, like you'll get a shitty call and the ref will go, man, that was so shitty. You're going to see a shitty call happen eventually on the other team. But I never knew that these guys projected it or actually verbalized that shit.
Well, you know what? In hockey, at least, because that's my thing. I'm not a fan of really any other sport other than hockey. We know they do this. When you see a ref make a bad call, we already know they're gonna call one on us now or whatever. You already know, so we know that they talk about it. But so he got caught on the hot mic, and the NHL, being the bitches that they are, they had to get rid of him because 10 people complained. They probably had purple hair and have pronouns in their bio.
But then did it affect his retirement at all? Because you said he was about to retire. So did they cut him short of his retirement?
Yeah.
Oh, that's shitty, man. That's a shitty excuse to undermine somebody's retirement. Like
he would have been in the Hall of Fame and inducted into the Hall of Fame and all that stuff. But all that went down the drain just from a hot mic. But you know what? Everyone knows, especially on this channel, you can get caught on a hot mic. You gotta be careful. You got to be careful.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think he basically he just verbalized something that's already been going on for years.
Forever. Yeah.
The refs ruin games all the time. Are we talking about hockey? Are we talking about sports in general? Or are we talking about hockey? Yeah.
True. Yeah, it's true for hockey for sure.
Well, I must say, out of all referees, all officials, I respect hockey officials the most because, number one, you hardly ever see them get in the way of the play, JJ. And that's amazing in itself to where they jump up on the wall. You really don't hardly ever see that they're there. And so that's one of the things that I really like about
part of the training. I'm sorry to interrupt you. No, I became an official when I was 15. I wanted to ref games. It's good money at that time. When I was younger, it was $26 a game that lasted an hour. I would do 3 games a night. It was actually really, really good. But you learn how to put your hands on the boards and push up. They teach you that. It's a whole thing. You got to be good at making sure that you stay away from the play. So that's a main part of the training for those refs.
Yeah, I admire that game is going so fast and you hardly ever see them kind of get in the way of the play or interfere. And referees in hockey are, compared to football, are pretty good about letting guys just play for the most part.
Yeah, and then you get the MSIP said, then they're ruining games and they're going off on these crazy calls. Some of them, the recent ones, So the last 2 seasons, in my opinion, the refs have been horrible. And Mr. Tim Peel, he got this happened 3 or 4 years ago, so he was before these new refs that suck. So, yeah.
Live Ween shouting at your dog Gino.
Yeah, I just got in with Gino. He's right here, staring at me. Yeah, I'm on a stream right
When
now.
there is a 5-on-3, you better mind your P's and Q's, I guess is what they're saying, because you're getting called for anything.
Yep.
So
If there's a
they're
5-on-3,
just waiting to make it like a 4-on-3, right? They're like, yeah, if you do something out of the way, yeah, they're going to take that away. Not real fans complain. Not real fans complain.
Right. Real fans aren't complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because we already know.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
this guy Tim Peel was he was so gracious. He was so great to me. I asked him, "Can you do an interview?" Because I'm I work with the Devils organization. They're in Prague. I'm on a medical leave, so I'm doing my own thing at the moment. So I just asked him, just messaged him, and he said absolutely. And within a day, I had a full interview with the guy, and he gave me a shout out last night. If you guys know hockey, Jeremy Roenick. He does a podcast called Snipes and Stripes with Jeremy Roenick, and they gave me a shout out last night on their podcast. So yeah, it was really cool. Really cool. The hockey season is my, that's my time of year. So you'll see a lot more hockey stuff from me. And of course I lost my, my JJ Dabbles Twitter account. So everything's mostly on going on Devil's Joint. I have the new JJ Dabbles one, but if you want to go follow there, go ahead, please.
There you go. CMOX thinks that online betting ruined hockey, buddy.
That ruined a lot of sports. Yeah. I don't like to, bet on hockey, but sometimes I do because I think I know better, but I've lost some money.
I know my nephews tried to get me into fantasy hockey before too. I just got out of fantasy football after playing for more than 10 years, but I've never really gotten into fantasy hockey at all.
Before my account got suspended on Twitter, I was putting together a Dabble versus fantasy hockey league because I love fantasy hockey. It's very hard to play fantasy hockey. You got to know your players. You got to know, the games it's not like football once a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's basically like fantasy baseball. So yeah, but that's
baseball. Basketball is crap. They travel now. What the fuck, says
Do
Nikki.
they? I never watched that crap in the first place.
Oh, well, yeah, no. Well, I know what she's talking about. The traveling, Nikki, where they take 3, 4, 5, and 6 steps, and then they elevate themselves in the air and fucking dunk the ball, bro. They don't even call that third step no more, Nikki. You're not wrong about that. There's no such thing as traveling in the fucking league anymore.
So they actually don't call that anymore?
No, bro. When I did Sports Heads a couple of months ago, we pointed out where dudes are going like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they're fucking jumping and taking the fucking shot, and they don't call anything.
They just want, you know what? I think the NBA, this is my opinion, the NBA is all about, they're just trying to make money off of whatever they can. I think, for instance, you could basically predict who's going to be in the finals by the first month of the season. It's a predictable sport and boring in my opinion as well. But yeah, if they can travel and take 3 steps before they jump, that's cheating. That's just cheating.
Well, and like yesterday, so they have the baseball playoffs are going on now, and my Orioles got eliminated the first 2 games, whatever, that's fine. But you know what I've noticed, JJ, is because of television and all, the Major League Baseball don't give a fuck if people are home for work or not to come and attend these games. They don't give a shit if one ass is in those seats or not, bro. Nope. They're doing games at like 3 in the afternoon, 2 in the afternoon.
They learned that from COVID.
Yeah.
During COVID, they learned that, and you know what? They don't care anymore.
They don't give a shit, man. They don't give a shit. It's like 4 o'clock games. Like, fuck you. You're at work. We don't care. We're getting paid anyway by the TV. Like the fans, all they do is like line the owners' money pockets with money for concessions and stuff. They get the money, but it doesn't mean anything to Major League Baseball if fans don't put asses in the seats. Doesn't mean a thing. And that's sad.
And it's horrible. It's horrible because you want the fans are your bread and butter, no matter what, no matter where your money comes from. CMOX, Tim Peel's great. Please check out my interview. He was so cool. He talked about a lot of Buffalo Sabres stuff. We talked about a lot of stuff. So, please check that out. I forgot what I was saying before that, but Tim Peel is great.
So, you're saying they're over in Prague. So I wasn't aware that the NHL is kind of doing like the NFL and they're trying to play some international games now.
Yeah, the NFL one doesn't really make much sense. I'm not a big fan of it. It's called the Global Series.
Okay.
And the Devils were in Sweden. They did Sweden last year. No, 2 years ago. Last year, they had other teams in Australia. But I understand Australia. They're not really big hockey people. But when they bring out like my team to the Czech Republic, where half the players in the league come from,
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. They have hockey there. Why don't you go to Singapore? Go to Japan. Go to Japan where the NHL isn't popular, where the people aren't growing up wanting to be NHL players. You know what I mean? Go somewhere like that. And then maybe I'd care. I would like it. But instead, I feel like they're going to be jet lagged from coming back. They're going to do their home opener on the 10th. They're going to be jet lagged. They're going to be tired from all the trip. They're probably partying a lot.
Yeah.
Well, they are. I've seen videos. They are partying a a lot.
I enjoy the stadium series from the NHL. I think that's a great series of games, man. Great.
Where is it? Oh, I have stadium series stuff right around here. I was at the stadium series last year.
I love the stadium series where they just kind of take over a baseball field, or like they did it up in
MetLife.
Fenway. They did it at MetLife. They did it at Fenway. They've done it at a couple places now. And so I like that. But they're kind of slick because they used to count these, they wouldn't count these international games as regular season games, bro. But I can see why you're upset now, because now they're making them travel and they're counting it against your regular season.
Two games in a row, tomorrow and Saturday, again, both against Buffalo, who hired their coach, the Devils coach from last season, Lindy Ruff, which was the old Buffalo coach. So they're doing 2 games against Buffalo, and they count, but they also, on October 8th, which is my birthday, I accept gifts. That is the actual season opener. They say the season starts October 8th, except for the Devils in Buffalo. But those count towards the season, these games.
Wow.
So, hopefully
they're technically open the season, but they're not calling that the NHL season opener.
Yeah.
But they're technically open the season. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Why wouldn't you just go all the way and go, hey, we're opening our season overseas? Why not?
Exactly. Cyke, I didn't have you in on my list for my fantasy league. I kept putting posts up on my old channel, account, trying to get people. I had like 12 teams. I like to play a big fantasy league. Last year I had 20. I came in second. I got silver out of 20. That's pretty, that's pretty good. So I did good last season, but let's see what happens this year. Hey,
that's why I got out of fantasy, buddy, because I do this show 5 days a week, plus I do other shows, and it was getting really hard to like concentrate on all the stats and really know all the detail I needed to know, buddy. I was just kind of throwing money out the window playing fantasy football.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Terry Nee getting the love from Nikki. Basketball trying to make money? No, ha ha ha, says Cyke. Whoop whoop whoop, Jen. Nikki getting love from Terry Nee. Juggle like Jen checks in and says whoop whoop. Happy birthday, Terry from Tiffany, Washington.
Happy birthday, Terry.
Getting a shout out from MSIP. Sabres are my second favorite team.
They have a great fan base, the Sabres. Probably the best fan base in all of sports, in my opinion. Not even just hockey.
Nikki's happy because she can't complain about her Phillies. They're still in the mix. She said yet. Florida Panthers have Lord Stanley. Uh-oh.
Give them. They deserve it. They deserve it. Mm-hmm. I love the Panthers.
And there was a couple times where they went to like the playoffs in the Cup and they never could quite put it away.
Yeah,
but they finally,
1997 and then recently, like 2 years ago. And
they were almost one of the early expansion teams to kind of be like the first to win like a championship.
Yeah,
but Las Vegas ended up doing that.
But you know what? Let me tell you, when when Vegas came into the league, they had that Vegas shooting days before the season started, and then they went to the finals that year. So this year, what team is it? I forgot what I was going to say. Forget it.
Okay. Well, Nikki says that she wishes the Flyers were still known as the Broad Street Bullies. So you like hockey enough to know that back in the day, there used to be a guy that was called an enforcer, right?
Yep. And they still try and pull an enforce. Like the Rangers have Matt Rempe right now, 7'3" or whatever he is. He's a beast, but he can't play hockey very well, in my opinion. The old school enforcers could play, fight, hit. Broad Street Bullies.
Well, true. You can argue that there are better or worse enforcers. My whole thing is that the NHL has kind of shied away from acting like that there is a role for enforcers on a league.
The league itself, they don't want to use that term.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Because of the NFL and the CTE and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it has affected the NHL as well. Some players have gotten addicted to pain medication and died.
Sure.
Derek Bugard, who was a New York Ranger, the boogeyman, they called him. He rest in peace. He's an example. Kevin Stevens from the Penguins. So he didn't die, but he went into, he ended up homeless, so.
F the Rangers, says Clyde Cyke. I caught you in the middle of a drink there.
Teabag the rags. That's what I say.
Let's see. I don't know anything about sports. I only know about stuff nobody else cares about. That's okay. Hurricanes fans.
All right, we're
fan.
somewhat rivals, Mandy Diff.
Mm-mm. Nikki always rocks with the home teams. I'm from Cleveland and hate all of their teams.
Well, what about Columbus? Columbus lost their best player. He died. Got hit by a drunk driver, him and his brother, on the eve of their sister's wedding.
Blue
The
Jackets.
Columbus Blue Jackets, Johnny Gaudreau. Rest in peace to Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau.
Yeah. Hey, Nikki. Honestly, don't even know about football rules. Catch and run, I think. My brain jam. Rempe was power skating all summer. He looks better. Isn't really turning like a tugboat now.
Yeah,
That's
C-Mox,
C-Mox.
though, did you see the other night when they played the Devils? He missed like 5. He went for 5 hits and he missed like all 5 of them. He got one good one, but he missed most of them. He hit the boards.
Ooh.
I have all the clips if you want.
I'll take the Kraken since it's my Pacific Northwest team. Can't afford a fucking game though, says
Yeah.
Space Nerd. That's
The Kraken came out just like Vegas. They're actually popular. They're pretty good. They were pretty good. They didn't make the playoffs last season, but they're a good team and they have beautiful uniforms. Beautiful.
It seems, yeah, I like their logo and I like the all that. It seems like the NHL has figured out a way to make an expansion draft work, where they make teams give up 2 to 3 or 4 players that are kind of expendable. And I think they go from 0 to like credible, like pretty quickly, JJ, because of their expansion draft.
Yeah, well, that definitely happened for Vegas. Vegas had a nice stacked team to start with players that were sort of unknown, but if you were a fan of them if they were on your team, you knew they were good.
The one thing I didn't care for about the expansion draft when Vegas and other teams participated in, JJ, was that they could get an allotment of certain amount of guys from each team, right? 2, 3, 4, whatever it was. And they were I think they knowingly took people they knew they weren't going to put on a team, and they just used them for trade bait. So essentially, you just made a team just give up somebody to hand to somebody else so they could trade them away for another person. And I don't know that that's exactly too fair.
They did that mostly for draft picks to get extra draft picks for the next
I don't know
draft.
if I care for that.
I don't like
aspect
that.
Of it.
I don't like that either, especially if you take a player.
You take a guy and you use him or you don't, but yeah.
Right, but sometimes they'll take a player that's very popular with the team, but he might not be the best player in the league. You know what I mean? And they take him away, and then, like you said, he just uses trade bait. The guy, he's got to move his family to Colorado, and then he got to move to Canada all in the same month. I don't like that when they do stuff like that either.
I don't think teams should have to invest in a dude, and then when they decide to expand the league, go, hey, you got to give us something, and the guy might use it, or they might not use it, they might trade it away, whatever. Just fucking give us something that you built up. I don't really care for that part of it, but it does make the teams good quickly.
Right, and the team, players being traded so much these days, they weren't. It wasn't like that in like the late '90s, the '90s, early 2000s. Now they got they're moving their families left and right. Just yesterday at the dog park, because they were talking about walking their dogs. I went to the dog park and I met the Islanders goalie Ilya Sorokin's father. His father was I was wearing this jersey, which is a Mogilny jersey.
Okay, yeah.
And he said, "Why are you wearing Mogilny?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You're supposed to wear Sorokin." I said, "Oh, I'm a Devils fan." He goes, "That's my son." And then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that's the Islanders goalie's father." So his whole family moved here from whatever country he's from, Russia, I assume. And they're here now. If he gets traded, he'll move his whole family.
Got to move him with him. Yeah. Exactly. Cyke says Johnny Hockey was so good too. He reminds us.
Yep. Rest in peace.
Saw that. Now I know how I fan all Steelers, Penguins, Pirates, Mandy Diff. We got the black. I love the uniforms, says Space Nerd, of the Kraken. I think she's talking about. She's out Pacific Northwest.
Yep.
Oh, whoa, we got Popke checking in. The Duke of the Dog Dick verse. Chris Popke. I love the addition to the name, buddy. Popke says in Canada, bad drivers kill whole hockey teams at once.
Yeah.
Damn, not just 1 or 2. They just killed the whole team.
Well, they had
man.
a bus crash. Yeah. That was a few years ago. I forgive me for forgetting the name of the team at the moment, but I think only 3 survivors, all 18, 17-year-old kids. And horrible. Yeah.
That sucks.
I was raised by a gay man.
Thank you, Popke, for checking in. Kraken and Vegas are gimmick teams. Oh,
C-Mox, what do you think about Utah, though? Because, I mean, Phoenix, Arizona moved to Utah. Do you like their uniforms and the fact that they went with the Utah Hockey Club instead of bringing out a team name? Because I think that's all for marketing. They're going to sell these Utah jerseys, then they're going to change everything. and have new jerseys and all
I can
that,
see
you know.
that happening, but
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm a fan of it. If a team's going to move, don't take somebody else's like their franchise and the name and all that. Come up with a whole new thing. But that was due to the fact that the city of Arizona just would not cut a deal with them to build them a new arena, right?
Right, and I went to a game over there. I forgot the name of the place in Scottsdale in their 5,000 seat arena. I was there last year. It was really cool to be at an NHL game in such a small place. So it actually was really exciting for that season, you know. So
CMOC says, "I'm sure Utah is next." Yeah, that'd be interesting to see all these cities where hockey ended up.
well, Utah should have had a hockey team. Utah, you know, that's a cold state. You can consider you know, a snowboarding state. It's also a lot of hockey fans, but they're fans that they have to be Red Wings fans or Colorado Avalanche fans because they don't have a team. They have the Utah Jazz though.
You have some friends checking in. Hughesy, what's up, buddy? How you doing? JJ, what's your Twitter at the minute? I just want to send you a DM calling you a queer.
Devil's Join X.
Fucking Hughesy. How you doing, Hughesy? Great job with you and Aussie guy and not interviewing Aaron about all of his shit, man. You made a good splash with that one, buddy. MSIP says one of the gayest things I ever heard Ralph Sorolla say was, "I bet on games who has the better uniform. Rest in peace." JJ, how many fantasy teams have you been part of where there's maybe a lady or two involved and they go, "I'm just picking by the best uniform," and it works for them, bro? It
does.
works.
It does. Or because they, you know, the younger girls, they just love the young guys, right?
Yes.
You know, young
They'll pick
good-looking
their
guys
hottie or
and
whatever.
their hair, their flowing
Yep.
hair, and so there's all these puck bunnies, not snow bunnies. Snow it's a little different thing. Puck bunnies, but they, you know, they do help the league out, and you know, I give them that, but they do bet they don't know much about the players themselves. They just like their faces. But it works for them, yeah.
I was always infuriated because you'd play on these teams and somebody would go, "I picked just all the best jerseys I like." And here I'm putting all this effort and time and thinking into it. And they would end up with like a better record than me, bro. Picking fucking jerseys.
I lost to a female last year. I was second place. The first place was a female. But she knew what she was doing. She knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Dog Space Nerd says, "Duke had the dog dick verse. Popkey, I see you moved up in rank."
Dog dick verse.
Juggalette Jen's loving you. This is your new favorite special guest. I remember that MSIP. Terry T says, "My neighbor never has her. She bared tickets for me. All popular around here." Okay. The Hershey Bears. He meant to say the Hershey Bears. They're a Pennsylvania-based AHL team.
I thought it was a women's football team that's in Chicago, you know.
The Hershey Bears.
You remember that football league, the bikini football league or
Fuck
whatever?
yeah, bro. Yeah.
You ever played clips of that? We should pull them up and get them for another show.
We've done that on Sports Heads before.
Oh, you did? Oh, man, that was great.
Oh, of course. Popkey's getting the shout-out love from Cyke Clyde. Nikki, thank God not many people I know personally remember that. Talking to MSIP, they're talking the Broncos. Popkey throws out there. Humboldt Broncos.
Humboldt, yeah. We put when a hockey player has, you know, when hockey things happen, we put sticks outside our house.
Yeah.
You know, you place your stick outside your front door, and
is that right?
As a sign of respect, yeah. So you leave it there for a week.
The only thing I've done like that is like when the Ravens swept the Steelers one year, I put a broom outside my house. I did that.
That's a good move.
They need to pick a name. I'm glad they moved to Utah, but they need a name.
I think they're going to go with Yeti.
The Utah, the marching Mormons, maybe. I don't know what they could do. They could do.
The Latter-day Saints, yeah.
Yeah, right. Instead of the New Orleans Saints, you can have the Utah Latter-day Saints. I like that one too. What namesake? Don't mess with the Duke. Everybody knows that. Oh, look, Mox is with you. He's thinking Yeti.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be the Yeti.
I think they know that already, and like I said, they're marketing these Utah jerseys that just say Utah, which I want one of them, but I refuse to buy a Fanatics jersey. I like Adidas. These Adidas jerseys are the best jerseys that they've ever made. Also Reebok. This is a Reebok. They were much better. Fanatics things fall apart. They're garbage.
Fanatics is getting their hand. They must be the cheap option because they're getting their hands in deeper and deeper on a lot of this merch, bro. To the
they're
point
the main NHL now.
Well, and also I understand they're going to be setting up and running the merchandising for the Baltimore Ravens too in their stadium.
Oh.
So now the teams don't even have to fuck with merch, bro. They just kind of contract out to Fanatics, so they handle all the inventory, all the shit that goes along with it, and you just like make a deal with them. So I think that's kind of where
it's
they're
not
at.
great quality. They don't do good work. They were given for hockey. They were given the whole factory that Adidas was making these jerseys, this Hamilton jersey. They were given, and then when you see the jersey, it's almost like paper mache in a way, like the numbers and the letters. They're different. I mean, it's
really
they have a 10-year contract. That means for 10 years, I will not buy a Devils jersey, but I have over 50, so I'm good for now.
I did admire how Fanatics got into the game and they were like the handler of other people that made shit. But now that they're getting into kind of making their own shit, I'm hearing more and more what you're saying, that it's not of the best quality like some of these other manufacturers we've grown used to, like CCM and Adidas and some of these other manufacturers.
We thought CCM was going to be who would get the contract for the NHL, because they make the minor league team jerseys. They make, and Nike also, they make great jerseys, but they, for some reason, Fanatics was the the fake jersey. You would buy Adidas if you bought the real one, and then Fanatics would be the shitty version,
the knockoff,
the knockoffs, basically. Not a Chinese knockoff, but just the knockoff in general, and or the unofficial jersey, whatever you want to call it. But now they are making the NHL jerseys, and they don't look good. They made some mistakes. Yeah.
Terry Nee says, "I.e. fucking Baltimore. It called Colts." Well, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Like my team, watching my team and my logo move out in the middle of the night when I was like a young boy, JJ, that was unbelievable. Like what the fuck is going on? Like those things just weren't happening back in those days.
Yeah. In '95, the Devils won the cup, and then in that summer, I have a scrapbook, and I have all the newspaper articles. They were going to move the Devils to Nashville. Just right after they won the cup, they had to move. They didn't have to because they didn't move, but they were about to.
Yeah. Okay. I froze up there for a little minute, I think. I'll be going to a game there this year. I went to Vegas inaugural season, and now Utah. Oh,
awesome.
Cyke Clyde is doing it. He's for real.
I'm going to see Utah on the 14th.
C-Mox, he likes hockey club for Utah, but most don't like it. Well, it's kind of basic. It's kind of it didn't take much creativity to come up with that, right?
If they keep that, cool. But the fact that they probably already know the name and have a logo, or because they usually do it 3 years before. If you have a jersey, if you make a third jersey, they have to approve it, and it's been done years ago. So if jerseys 2 years from now were already approved, now they're already approved. So they got to have it ready. They got it. I mean, even though it was a last minute thing, they have to know. So they're making money off these Utah jerseys, and then they're going to make another money off their new stuff next season. But that's okay. They're trying to make money. What you got to do.
Our friend, the lovely Nikki, says that she remembers Ralph Cirillo from the Stern Show. We said, I had a love-hate relationship with Ralph. Well, I know she was really a listener with Ralph. Were you a Stern guy? Did you ever hear Ralph on the shows?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm in New York. I'm in New York.
I figured so. I didn't want to assume too much on your behalf, but I figured as much as you did know Ralph. And yeah, he used to do that shit like, yes, I like that blue jerseys. I'm going to play on the blue jerseys. Why? Because I like the blue jerseys.
Well, he's a designer, right? He's a clothes aficionado.
Tiffany Washington points out what we know: Mormon control in Utah.
Yeah.
The New Jersey Devils, LOL. Yes.
Why is that an LOL?
I don't know. Duke of the Dog Dick verse, Chris Popke says, I live in Vancouver. It cost a family of four almost $1,000 to go to a game. We went to a game in Phoenix for under $200.
Was that last season and when you went to see the Coyotes, or how long ago was that? Because it was cheap. It was always cheap over there.
Interesting. And you probably remember the day where a lot of these NHL guys weren't making these kind of football, baseball, major league level contracts, JJ. Yeah. So the ticket prices weren't out of hand back in those days. But now as the NHL has grown and grown and the salary caps have grown and all, now the ticket prices have become more outrageous in line with baseball and football and everything.
Yeah, and it looks like at the end of this year, if the Rangers are lucky, they'll get to re-sign their goalie Shesterkin, and it's probably going to be the largest salary for a goalie in history if he gets signed by the Rangers, because they'll give a player anything. They do that often. But if he does go to another team, he'll probably still get the most money any goalie has ever made.
That's amazing. Hey, Brian Kowalczyk checks in and says, good afternoon, chat family. How you doing, Brian? You know, I'm sitting here with my boy JJ. I invited him today, sit in with me, talk a
I
little
hacked
shit.
in. I hacked.
He hacked
myself.
in, yeah, that's true too. I saw you kind of having a little fun with that in the chat. Nimrob71 checks in. How you doing? Saying hi to Jen. Ween is getting the love from Space Nerd. Ralph bet on teams based on curvaceous of the curvaceousness of their asses.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Rest in peace, Ralph.
Look at the sexy ass from that guy. He's sexy.
Ralph and Elliot Offen, they both to me are like they were
Right?
like if they hung out together, I would love to see that.
I like hockey, right?
Right.
Let's see.
Cut
Nikki,
face.
I liked Ralph, but I still wonder what it was that he died of. Does anyone know? I don't, poor living, JJ. I don't know. And then whatever. I don't want to go down this road about wondering if he knew too much about too much or whatever.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, Ralph got close to the inner circle,
And now since Howard is like Hollywood Howard,
There you go.
Ralph
knew a little too much. I think Ralph knew a little too much.
And his mouth is he
Oh
likes to
my
talk,
God.
so-
Oh my God. Yeah, I believe he wasn't of the proper ilk, if you will.
Right, exactly.
He knew too much and he wasn't of their ilk. I'll just say that. I'm in Wilkes-Barre right now. Do you say Wilkes-Barre or Wilkes-Barre? I say Wilkes-Barre.
I always
right
say
now.
Wilkes-Barre.
I say Wilkes-Barre, but I think I have a resident Pennsylvania expert in here, Terry Nee. He'll let us know.
Yeah, what is
Wilkes-Barre, right now, home of the baby Pens, baby, says Clyde Cyke. CMOC says they're attempting an Atlanta team again. Oh my God. Really?
I
For
know.
expansion for some reason.
They had the Flames. Yeah, they had the Thrashers.
I couldn't believe it when teams finally ended up when we had the Panthers in Florida, when teams started moving to these hot weather cities, JJ. I was like, wow, I guess with air conditioning, it's a thing. Like Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Tampa Bay. You know what? The Tampa Bay, they lost their captain, Steven Stamkos. He went to Nashville, and there's a lot of controversy about, some things that were said about him by the organization over the summer. They really didn't treat him very well. And that guy was the face of their organization for God knows how long, and he deserves respect.
Terry Nee is definitely doing voice to text because he says the Hershey Bears always win the Cold Or Cup. No, it's called the Calder Cup.
Calder Cup.
Calder. But with that voice to text, it's Cold Or Cup. Calder
And there's also the Calder Trophy is the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Okay.
In the NHL.
And they have the Conn Smythe Trophy. Come on, let's talk trophies. Come on. I know some
Conn
shit.
Smythe is MVP of the playoffs. Yep.
Boom. Shut up, BF. The Steelers swept you last year. I knew I'd get psyched with that one, you bastard. Just because I said I'll put a broom out 1 year when we swept them, you got to get all butthurt about it. You LOL Yeti. JK, love you, BF. I know, motherfucker. You know I love this shit more than sports or anything, man. I would never let sports get in between my love of you and podcasting, brother. Fuck sports, especially after yesterday. Psych, go to Latrobe. Everyone turn on gifted memberships, please. That's probably a good suggestion because you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to give 5 memberships, y'all. Ready? Here they come. I hope you turn them on. They're there. Come on.
Oh, there it is. Steamox. Juggalette was gifted. Little Emmy was gifted. The Big Kahuna was gifted. And Johnny Russo.
Fuck yeah, bro. I see it. I love it. There you go. Expanding the chat family even more. I love you guys. I love hanging out here with my boy JJ Dabble today. I could talk about this hockey shit all day, and I think we are so far. So let's see. I lost my last comment.
Didn't mean to take over the stream with all hockey stuff. Sorry, guys.
Bro,
I just had a very good day yesterday. It was very important to me, so I brought it up, and then we went on and.
That's fine. We got 28 people in here. We got a few checking in on Facebook too, and nobody's running away. So I think it's a good thing. Cool. Let's see. Cyke says, I don't like the Adidas jerseys. Reebok were better. I don't like the holes on the shoulder pads of them. It annoys me.
Yeah, this is a Reebok right here. This is a game worn jersey. This is Cam Jansen, rookie. He came off the ice, gave this to me and my brother, 25th anniversary. This is a Reebok, beautiful. And the Devils when they used to have the stripes on the bottom. Can't go wrong.
I went through a jersey logo phase, JJ, where I loved. I admired a lot of different teams' jerseys, even if I didn't really follow the team.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll go up at my piss break and I'll go grab a couple because they're I knew people that knew people at work that could get a hold of them, if you know what I mean, buddy. You know?
Yes.
So I used to like
this.
the Avalanche's jersey. Matter of fact, I even got a Penguins jersey. Fuck is wrong with me?
The Avalanche is one of my most hated jerseys. I think I always thought it was too much, and I don't like the bottom, the way the stripes are all, kind of, they make them into looking like mountains, and that big A I think is too much. I think they should have changed it to what they did with their third jerseys with the C, the old C, the Colorado flag C. Looks beautiful. Those jerseys.
Okay.
That's all
I like that back in the day. Nimrod reminds us he's horny lingerie football league.
Lingerie, that's what it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we watched some of that. I'm down. So well. CCM was the best, says Cyke.
I got a CCM over there. I got jerseys hanging everywhere. Yeah.
I mean, that was the only name in hockey when I was younger, back in the day, before Nike and Adidas or anybody got into it. Everything was CCM, bud.
Check these out, Bobby. These are from my store. I made these. This is a Timo Meyer shirt from the Devil's Joint store. This is a female Devils for females, right? It's Jesper Bratt.
So these may or may not be registered shirts. Or,
No, I don't think they are. And this is another Jesper Bratt in red, and then I have this Jesper Bratt shirt in white, and then I have a Devil shirt with Gino on it too.
Oh shit! So there you go. You kind of borrowing the logos and doing your Devil's Joint twist on them, huh? Get them on your store.
Yeah, Devil's Joint store. Yep.
I've been working on EA's NHL games since 2008. You mean you actually like develop it and everything, buddy? I used to, I used to love. I would get NFL and NHL every year. Every season, I would go get their new game, JJ.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love playing NHL, especially in the 90s. I like the Genesis, NHL 95.
You
NHL
fight
94.
with the blood on the ice.
Oh, it was great.
Blood on ice. Remember that? And then the pussies took the blood off the ice.
They took it away. They took it away.
Pussies.
They always take away the good part.
And then years later, they put a blood code in there, bro. They said if you want to go back to the old blood code, you could put something in and play with the old fucking blood code. Get the fuck out, man. That's some good shit.
That's crazy.
Hang on. Latrobe is Steelers training camp town, says Tiffany Washington. JJ's mic stand kicks ass.
It does. Thank you, Juggler.
It does. The pens were almost sold too, but Lemieux bought them and saved them.
Sure did.
We talked about this. They got in over their head with fucking Mario Lemieux, and they owed him so much money on his contract, they had to give him the fucking team. Basically.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something. Mario Lemieux was supposed to be a devil. I don't know if you're aware of that, and I have the proof. There's a documentary about it.
You don't sound bitter at all.
Well, they won the Devil. You know what? The Penguins and the Devils both won Stanley Cups in the 90s. So, around that time. So, it worked out for both of them. Maybe the Devils wouldn't have gotten Brodeur if they had Mario Lemieux. But the Penguins, it's called losing to win or losing to whatever. I forgot what it's called. And the Penguins, they threw the last couple of games so they could be in last place so they could draft Mario Lemieux. But the Devils were the worst team in the league. And they by far, and the Penguins took all their good players, put them in the minors. They put a goalie that never played in the NHL in, and then they lost their games. And then they got to trade. And then Mario did not like it. He was not happy. He would not, when they drafted him, he did not get up and go to their podium.
He didn't respect it, huh?
Nope. And it took him a while, but eventually he had to deal with it, right? So, but you know what? He was supposed to be a Devil. The Devils were ready to draft him. The Devils fans, were ready to bring this guy in, and it would have been cool to have Mario Lemieux as a Devil, of course. But I say Lemieux over Gretzky always. Lemieux is better than Gretzky. That's my opinion.
I know that the NBA has changed to now where they don't even allow anybody to play down and become the first draft pick. They have a lottery for the bottom of the draft.
Hockey does that
and
too
hockey,
now.
They adopted the same rule, probably for a lot of the reasons that you're talking about. So you don't have to worry about a team playing down. And if they do play down, it might not work to their advantage anyway.
It might not work. Yeah, but you know what? I think, like, for instance, when the Rangers got the Rangers were one of the best teams in the league, and they happened to get the first pick. They picked Alexei Lafreniere. They had nothing to do with getting the first overall pick. They should never have been near it, but somehow they did. So I don't trust that. You can't trust anything.
Popkey checks in. He says he loved to hate Ralph, and I think I did too. I relate to that too.
That's how you liked him.
I'm like, why does he get to come on the air and say whatever he wants? But I did like this kind of shit that he churned up, JJ.
Yeah. That's why it was fun. It was fun to have. You're like, oh, shut up, Ralph. But you still listen to it, and it brought brought all the brought on a lot of different kind of things.
Yeah,
That happen on
he
the
knew
show.
what buttons to push to keep the arguments going, and he knew that it was going to be good for the air. So I do respect him for that, but I didn't always respect his point of view or how he went about doing that. But yeah,
Right. He was a button pusher. Yeah, exactly. And kiss Howard's ass, and then take Howard's side like Robin, and rip on everyone else. Meanwhile, but he couldn't take it very well.
What infuriated me is when he would wake up late and he would call in near the end of the show and he'd go,
Yup.
"What did I miss this morning? What's the show and Richard get into?" Like that, and Howard would go, "Ralph, I'm not doing the whole fucking show over for you again, bro. You wake up late, wake up early if you want to be on the show."
He thought, well, he kind of did, but he thought, hey, I'm a big part of Howard's life. I could probably do this, which was just disrespectful in my opinion.
Nikki says we get our throwbacks from Mitchell and Ness.
Yeah, Mitchell and Ness actually started making jerseys last year that were really bad quality. Unfortunately, they used to make good stuff.
Juggler Jen says I got a Stanley Cup champ Florida Panthers T-shirt. There you go.
Gotta respect the Panthers.
Years ago, Phoenix.
Couple of years.
Nimrod Bybee is the commissioner of a geriatric lingerie football league. You should ask him about that. Oh my goodness. We got Igor. Boo, Igor.
Boo. Shesterkin.
And now you're mad, Nikki. Awesome. Brian Cow getting the love from Nikki, our lovely Nikki. Awesome Ween. Found a way. What else we got here? Hey, Echo Pineapple's checking in. What's up, Echo? Got my boy JJ here. We just like talking sports and hanging out like boys, talking shit. I'm having a good time. I think a lot of other people are too. Igor will probably get high 11.
Yeah, he'll probably get 11 mil, maybe 11.5
for a goalie.
Yeah, but we'll see how long the I wouldn't sign a goalie for longer than 4 years. You never know what's gonna happen.
But you had some good ones. You had Martin Brodeur, boy. That was the guy back in the fucking day, man. You couldn't get shit past him.
And just the other day, the Rangers-Devils preseason game, guess who was the goalie?
Yeah.
Jeremy Brodeur.
Really?
Son of Martin Brodeur. And he took the Rangers down. He took them down. 3-1 win. It was beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, wow. See, and we're of that age now. We're the kids of players that we admire are now in the fucking league, man. Holy shit.
I was at the draft when Martin Brodeur was able to draft his own son. It was in New Jersey with that draft. So
he was the dude in his day. The Clintons killed Ralph. Uh-oh.
I don't doubt it. Or the Obamas. Well, they're one in the same.
Hoya Echo from Space Nerd. Nikki is laughing at Jen. How was your night last night? Echo Pineapple. Bear. Oh, it's Wilkes. Cyke says it's Wilkes Bear. It's Bear. Wilkes
really?
Bear. Wilkes Bear. We
I
say
don't know.
Bari.
I say bar. Yeah.
I say bar.
It probably is Bear.
Wonder if he died of some type of ass cancer.
Sounds about right.
Oh, good. Thanks, Jen. Trying to sort out for vacation. Exactly. Terry Nee, Max Vex. Desert hockey has the worst ice and crowds. Arizona.
Well, they had great crowds last year because they only had 5,000 seats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they team to keep the lights on or keep the doors open too long. That ice is going to get soft on them on the floor, I guess.
Yeah.
Whoops, with the dicks. Max Vax with dicks. First class only. Right now, Space Nerd. Wife Welch Bear. Your wife is a Welsh Bear. Okay. 100% Echo. There's the 5 that I gifted earlier. We're getting up to them now. All of our friends called them. Welcome to the BF Live family. Woo, says C-Mox. Did you catch one of them, buddy? You did. All right. Well, there you go, my friend. You got some good ones. I did get some good ones. Space Nerd, I accidentally timed you out. Don't accidentally time out the Space Nerd. I'm sorry, nerd. Oh, my goodness. Bring in the Lemmy. Hockey talk. We're having hockey talk right here on BF Live. Nikki, how dare you, says Space Nerd. Brian Kowalczyk says, Space Nerd had it coming, getting timed out. Hey now, says Nerd.
Hey now.
Probably BK.
Hey now.
Hey now. Hey now. I don't know if I have a hey now on here or whatever. Let me see. Brian Kowalczyk's laughing. Nikki says, I was trying to multitask. See? I don't know if you ever done that, JJ. You have your phone in your hand, and before you know it, it slips. Your thumb hits it, and you've like timed somebody out. Or I'm starting like a $20 super chat by mistake.
Or delete an app on your phone, or delete the settings on your phone, like settings app, and you're like, "Where's my settings? Where's my settings?"
It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that hard to like knock stuff off your phone. She was trying to multitask. C-Mox asked, "Do you remember those diaper style jerseys? They went over the ass. Ha ha ha."
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see. What happened, Jen?
Starter made jerseys that sucked. Starter.
Yeah, like I said, I think CCM is the brand that knows. You know, they've been through everything. The tough threads and the good patches and all that stuff. They made them for a hockey game. They didn't make them just to look good. You know, they made them to last on the fucking ice. You were getting the shit quality that they were playing on the ice with, I think, back in those days.
Yep.
Just come on my show tomorrow.
Which is pre-recorded. That's
Cyke says, I have a game-worn Matt Murray jersey. He was my favorite goalie. I have his first jersey worn ever with his original number 60 autographed.
Beautiful, Cyke. That's awesome. Cyke, I gotta DM you. Actually, you gotta DM me a picture. I would love to see that. I have some cool jerseys with autographs. I have a Penguins jersey also, autographed by a bunch of Penguins from 95 through 2006. All different players from different teams.
The C-Mox thinks that the Wild has the best jersey. He loves the green Minnesota Wild.
They have the best logo that I've ever seen, other than maybe the Hartford Whalers.
Thank you, man. You see, we're like that, bro, because my favorite retro logo was the Hartford Whalers with the H with the fucking whale tail coming out of it.
Yeah, and
like
that was
when you saw that, I thought that was like the coolest fucking logo when I was a kid back in the day.
Yeah, it's very simple and it works. It has the H, the W, the whale tail, everything. But they also, just remember, the New Jersey Devils is always. They're always up there, and when they rank sports teams logos, the Devils are always up there in the top 10 because it's a plain logo. It has an N, a J, it has the Devils horns and a tail. You can tell where it's from, what it is. It all makes sense. So just want to put that out there as well.
And then who, like, what team ended up moving for Hartford? And they break out that, was it the Senators now? They break out the Hartford. The Hurricanes, and they break out the Whalers jerseys every now and then on like their classic jersey.
They did that last year, yeah, and they're beautiful. They had a gray one and a green one.
Terry Nee reminds us that on October 8th in 2010, we had 8 inches of snow.
That's my birthday. Woo!
I'm going to get you the same thing I got you last year, JJ. All right.
Thank you.
Sorry, I gave it away. It was 10 seconds, space no for a timeout. Also, she had mentioned you a couple times. All right. These guys are talking in the chat. Live Ween is getting the laughs from Nikki. I record 3 different sets of announcers for EA over the year. Your audio guy, that's awesome, Pop.
Cool.
Well, my voice was in good shape. I'd like to do that again. Wow, C-Mox. I go back to the NHL, to the PC games, bro.
Hell yeah.
But, bro, JJ, before everything crossed over into Xbox having like CD kind of games, DVD kind of base games, I was playing everything on my PC, brother. I was playing baseball on my PC, NHL, Madden, all that shit on PC back in the day.
Baseball is the only one that I played on the PC because I like that baseball. But hockey, I was sticking with the old school, consoles.
There you go. 10 seconds. I got the time out there. Duke of the Dog Dick versus Pop Key. That is rad. People like to say,
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
okay. MSIP says, Nikki, can you time me out for 10 seconds? It would be my pleasure, says MSIP. It popped on my screen and I started to panic. We're having fun here. The Pens won 2 in the 90s. Everybody's counting their championships.
Yeah, and 2 recently as well.
Look, and Mario Lemieux made me a Pens fan, JJ, plain and simple.
Love him.
You know, that guy would score fucking hat tricks every night. 3-4 goals a fucking night for a while there.
Check this out. 1999-2000. Look who's on the cover. Jaromir Jagr. Look at that Penguins jersey. This is from the 99-2000.
And I think he's still playing, ain't he? Is Jagr still playing?
He's still playing overseas, yeah, in the Czech Republic, I believe, yeah.
And I love he has his fan club that no matter what team he's on, they like find him around the world and they all wear the Jagr wigs.
And they all have each jersey that he played for. And one of them is a Devils jersey, of course, because he played for the Devils.
So at that point, this motherfucker's played for almost the whole league, I think.
Yeah. Panthers too.
I was in a bathroom with Craig Simpson. I don't know sure where this is going. one day during a session, and that dirty motherfucker didn't wash his hands after coming out of the cubicle.
He looks. I would assume he's one of those guys that doesn't wash his hands. Craig Simpson.
That's awesome. They purposely bombed. Yes. I got 2 live shows and a pre-recorded tomorrow. He's talking about working there. I think my best bet is support Portland Winterhawks team. I'm not familiar with the Winterhawks team. AHL minor league, I'm guessing.
I believe that's AHL, right?
Maybe.
I'm not sure what team they're affiliated with.
Sometimes I'll see online, you see some of those Eastern European leagues, bro, some of them minor leagues, those motherfuckers still go at it in those leagues, bro.
Yeah.
Like they fight first and play hockey second.
Yeah, even in the KHL, in Russia, they have bigger rinks over there. In Europe and Russia, they play a bigger, so when those players come over to North America, they have to adjust their game to smaller rink. So they're used to having wide open rink to skate and do, all their stuff. But then when they get on the smaller rink, it's much easier to get hit, so they really gotta change their game up. So it's hard for them. I could imagine.
Cyke Labs says, without Lemieux's cancer, he for sure would have had more stats than Gretzky. And that's another amazing thing, bro. He had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, went through the treatments and everything, took a long break, and then came back and kicked some more ass.
Did he come back twice? I think he came back twice.
He might have, yeah. I know he at least had to come back from that once. Let me see.
But also, let me just talk about Mario Lemieux. He didn't need the other 4 guys on the ice to protect him while he was on the ice. He would fight. He would He would hit. Yeah. He wasn't Wayne Gretzky, where the other 4 guys were out there just to protect him. And you know what I mean. So that's why I have more respect for him also.
I agree with that assessment. Gretzky was a skills guy. He was the savvy guy, but yeah, he didn't fight. He didn't scrap, and the rest of the team kind of had to look out for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they brought Marty McSorley was his enforcer. He even had to be traded with him to the Kings. When they traded him to the Kings, the Oilers, Marty McSorley had to go with him. It was part of the deal.
I do kind of remember that at the time. I had a couple of Twitter exchanges with Ralph years ago, and he was actually really cool to me. There are theories that he did more than kiss Howard's ass.
I don't know if they're theories.
Eyewitness accounts, maybe. Ralph is a legendary ball washer and buster. Boulder Dash, says Blummels. Liveween, habitual offender. BDL, getting the love. Hoyle Blummels from Space Nerd. Oh, for fuck's sake, says Space Nerd. I think he's laughing, which is good. C-Mock says the Panthers had the most unenthused crowd when they won. It was strange. If you look back at the other fans' reaction to a cup, it was nuts. The Panthers fans were comatose in comparison.
Yeah. I lived in South Florida 3 different times, so I went to a lot of Panthers games. I love their arena, and I really was hoping that they would win the cup. They did deserve it the year before, I believe, also. But you know what? The fans, you can't control what they're going to do. Maybe they were in shock. Who knows?
Yeah, they probably didn't believe it after coming so close before. What do we do here? We've never been here before, Yep. The locals called it Wilkes-Barre. So they do call it Barry up there. Jinx Blummels. They both said the same thing at the same time. Let's see. Joker tomorrow. I agree. Blummels. Love my Nana. Daniel August, what are you doing, bro?
Right,
Thank you for the 49.99.
And I get 20%.
Hey, you get that along with the same present I got you for last birthday too.
Thank you so much for that.
They'll be both in the same package. Daniel August, I can't thank you. How do I thank one up for $49.99 saying Hoya BF and the chat family put this toward the goal? Come on, everybody. Let me make the goal, everybody. Daniel, you are so generous, bro. Thank you for helping me continue doing what I love, brother. It really does help me. Thank you, man. $50.
Thank you, Danny.
My goodness. I'm going to believe Sykes Nana. She's 9.
Yeah. Wilkes-Barre. That's how I'm going to say it now. Since I hear it from multiple people that should know better than me.
Juggler Jen is saying that Andrea Vasilevsky is my favorite goalie.
Martin Brodeur just said that in an interview a little while ago that his favorite goalie in the league is Vasilevsky. Also Toronto, not Toronto, Tampa Bay.
Look who's checking in. Pit Popke. Thank you, man. You guys humble me. You make me humble.
I was raised by a gay man.
Thank you. Let's see. It's Wilkes. It's
Was that an
Wookie.
Iron Sheik thing you just did?
What, this one I was raised by a gay man? No.
No, when you go humble, I'm gonna
Oh,
humble
yes,
you.
I'm a yes.
Yeah.
That was Iron Sheik. That was reminiscent. You humble me. You humble me. You fuck me in my ass and you humble me.
I think he
Blum-
said it the other way around. I think he says, "I'm gonna fuck you in the ass and humble you."
I know. Well, but when it happens to me, I had to acknowledge
right.
it. You know, he humbled me with $49.99. Let's see. You make me humble. Thank you. Thanks, Blummel's saying. Double head up. Popkey, I appreciate you. Whoa, Daniel, my brother. I don't know if you're older than me. That's an Elton John song, but he also tipped me $20 fucking dollars. This is so great, man. Thank you, Daniel August. You don't know how much that means to me, brother, because I love doing this every day and I never want it to end. I'm always looking over my shoulder, wondering if it's going to end. But when I get generous super chats like that, brother, I'm a day away from having to worry about that. Thank you, man. When I did hockey camp as a kid, Ken Solheim from the Hartford Whalers was the star coach, says Popkey. No, Ween. I want a classic Raiders jacket from the 90s.
A starter jacket?
Yeah, starter.
No, I know what jacket Nicky's talking about, but
bro,
it's not.
I broke out my pro player shit for the Orioles game yesterday. I was breaking out my old gear. I got some old starter gear and stuff. Some of the young boys will say, "Where did you get that?" I'm like, "In my closet, yo."
Right,
Got that shit out my closet. They want to know where you get that cool throwback gear, like my closet. Whoop whoop, Daniel August. Whoop whoop, brother. Thank you, man.
Did you have a pullover starter or a zipper?
I think I have a pool. I got a little bit of
Pullover
everything.
with the pocket in the front. Those are great.
Yeah, I'm more of a zipper guy. I don't like pulling everything over my head all the time, but I do have a couple pullovers too. Whoop whoop, Daniel August. Thank you, man. C-Mock says EA thinks there's no market for NHL PC, which is insane.
What?
Their numbers must be archaic. Well, I think between that and some of the choices they made with NFL in the last couple of years, EA seems to be lost. I think they were like just used to being the top dog for the longest time.
Yeah.
JJ before, but they didn't really have to think about it. And every year, what would they do? They would just put out the same game, change the roster, hardly change the little graphics, and just keep going, right?
Minor tweaks. Yep.
Minor tweaks, absolutely. So I don't know what the thinking is going over there on EA Sports, but I see they did get back into the NCAA football recently, right after the NIL stuff kind of all straightened itself out, I guess a little bit. That name, image, and likeness money. Super Balls. Don't forget about Yager. Who could forget about Jaromir Yager?
It's the best.
Garodi throws out there. Yager plays in the Czech Republic. Dobry den Dunjunk, my people. Oh, my goodness.
Yes. So I was right. He does play in the Czech right now, in the Czech league.
Well, man, Grant, is there something about you that I need to know, or is he talking about me? Because Granny says, oh, no, not the serial mooner. No.
Talking about himself.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's
Grant.
see. The cubicle. Did he use his underwear to God?
When I urinate, I don't touch my penis ever. I don't. I use my underwear to guide. Use my underwear to guide. Use my underwear to guide. Use my underwear. My underwear.
I'm gonna have to use my underwear to guide in a minute, folks, because I'm late for the BF Live piss break. My dude's breaking out bongos.
My underwear. It's not so hard. Use my underwear to guide. Use my underwear.
It's easy.
Use my underwear. My underwear. It's not so hard. Use my underwear to guide. Use my underwear. It's guide. Use my underwear.
Do the robot, y'all. Let's dance.
It's not so hard. Use my underwear to guide. Use my underwear. It's guide. Use my underwear.
You're watching BF Live. I'm gonna take a piss break in a minute. Hopefully JJ will stick around and hang out. There's 36 people hanging out having a good time.
So I never ever touch my genitals when I urinate.
And you better not touch my genitals either. All right, we're going to take a piss break in a minute. And JJ, if you have time, you're welcome to come back and stay around till 3:00 as long as you want, buddy.
Yeah, I got a few more minutes, sure.
All right, I'm gonna take his piss break in a minute. If I ever get caught up with this chat, Blummel's defense lawyer, they're trying to kill the NHL with BS. Lindros, Eric Lindros, you talk about a big dude. He kind of had to retire early because of concussions and all.
Yeah.
Big motherfucker.
Well,
That's
you
like
know why? It's
like
because
a
he went to
football
the
player
Rangers.
on skates. Yeah, he went from the Flyers to the Rangers, right?
And his brother, Brett Lindros, who played for the Islanders, was a nice guy. I met him and Wendell Clark. I don't know if you guys know Wendell Clark. He was on the Islanders. He was a Toronto player. They were great, but Eric Lindros is known to be a dick.
Yeah, he kind of had that dicky attitude about him. And big dude, I couldn't believe that he got knocked around on the ice the way he did. What's he, like 6'4", 6'6", or something?
I'm not sure his height, but he was a big dude. And my Scott Stevens laid him out properly. And Devils fans know that.
And I say this a lot. I've said this before, JJ, is that I don't think people really appreciate hockey players until you go and watch a warm-up or go watch a game live, and you see that these guys are basically like football players on fucking ice skates, bro. They are big, 6 foot plus, 200+ pound athletic dudes flying around on ice on fucking skates.
Right.
It's crazy.
And then you got like I said before, my favorite player, Jesper Bratt. He's 5'9", small dude. He was a 6th round pick. And he's a first line player. It's very rare for that to happen. But he's a small dude. He gets around those. They can't get him. So
I got a new friend checking in, Merch Mouse. Hey man, thanks for checking in, Merch.
I agree, Merch.
Thanks, Merch. Coming from the Hack Ride and DJ Electrify community and family. He says, tell Hack Ride to bring the puzzle box and good show, BF. Thank you. Thank you, man.
I agree, Merch.
I got my Bobby Nick shirt on today. Shout out my boy Bobby Nick. He's probably tired from doing 100 podcasts, but you can catch him in the lounge. So I'm wearing that today, but I do have my Puzzle Box shirt. I almost wore that, and I agree that Puzzle Box is a good, fun show. Thank you, Merch Mouse, for checking in on BF Live. Blumels, I love being in Pennsylvania again. I'm technically in West Wyoming, PA. Wilkes-Barre is 10 minutes away. Daniel, always get... Yeah, that too. Fuck your ass and make you humble. I will fuck you in your ass and make you humble. I will do it.
Rest in peace, Sheik.
That was a crazy motherfucker.
Cheeky baby.
Cheeky baby. Uncle Jack's checking in. What's up, Uncle Jack?
Hey, Uncle Jack.
I see you all saying your hellos in there. I want to acknowledge you in the chat and anybody else that came in. Like Isaac Walmart saying greatest song ever. He was using his underwear to guide. Nikki was dancing. I've been working a lot on EA FC, formerly FIFA. Same
I like
game.
those games.
Oh, so no more FIFA licensing. So they're just going to call it like Football Club or, whatever a generic name it looks like. Popkey.
I like the soccer games. They're pretty good. They're like hockey games.
I know a lot of my nephew and his friends like to play them online and stuff. On a Saturday or Sunday morning, they'll play them and all. Live Ween thought you had Matthew McConaughey's bongos. Let's see. All right.
Yeah. There's probably some drugs around the skins there, so they are probably Matthew McConaughey's.
Nikki asked, am I going to see the Joker 2 movie? I don't have no plans yet, as of yet, Nikki, to see the Joker 2 movie. Not really seeing that yet. Last movie I saw was Beetlejuice 2024.
Was it good?
It was okay, but I was wanting more Michael Keaton. I was wanting more of the kind of old flavor. He didn't have to carry this movie like he did the first one, bud. So it was basically, this movie was about Beetlejuice. It wasn't premiering or focusing on Beetlejuice as much as the first movie.
Oh, wow.
He was just like a story element. He didn't carry the entire movie like he did the first one. But it was a good story written around it and all that stuff. And they connected to the past and all that stuff. Well, look, bongos must be played naked. Exactly.
Well,
if you really want to be McConaughey.
I don't want to mess up Bobby's channel.
That's okay. Look, guys, here's what we're going to do. There's 37 in you here. I love you guys. And the great super chats and memberships. You guys are awesome today. We're not even done yet. I'm sitting here with my boy JJ Dabbles. I invited him to talk today. You guys are loving hockey talk, and hanging out and just talking bullshit. So let's keep doing it. And when we come back, JJ, I'm going to do some Cyke Labs content if you want to stick around for that.
Beautiful.
Let's do some Cyke Labs, and let's get into some fun and keep having fun after this, okay? But right now, I need to take a piss break. It'll be 2.5 minutes, folks. Don't go away. Matter of fact, get a friend and tell them to come over here and check out this cool shit I'm about to show you on Cyke Labs. But right now, I'll see you in 2.5 minutes because I think I need a piss break. More fun with JJ Dabbles and the chat family right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Yeah. All right. We just got back, JJ. All good, buddy. I saw your private message. It's all good in the hood. I appreciate any time you can spend with me. All right, so we're done with the BF Live piss break. We're going to get into Cyke Labs and some other fun stuff here. You guys are awesome hanging out with us today in JJ Dabbles. Hey, JJ, look. I went and did what I said. I went and got my jerseys. So let's do a little jersey talk since we're still doing jersey. Look, so like I said, I always knew a guy that knew a guy where I worked, right? So look, there's my
CCM, beautiful. Now you see that logo? That's a 90s looking logo to me. I think they should upgrade it, but that's the CCM tag. And on the back, does it have the logo of the team on the back on the bottom? Like where the CCM thing is? Yeah, it does. Yep. Beautiful.
That's what I got, dog. So like I said, I was just a logo guy. Like I was looking fresh to death. So I would just rock one of these, right?
They moved from Quebec to Colorado and won the cup that first year in Colorado. Those fans were so lucky.
Yeah, they right. They weren't. It was almost kind of like an expansion team, and that they just showed up out of nowhere and fucking won. Look at this.
There's an original Anaheim jersey.
Ducks.
I have that one too. The white one. Yep, I have.
Now this is starter.
Oh, you got a starter one.
Starter. Look at this. Western Conference.
Yep, the Western. That starter did that with the Eastern Western Conference thing at the time.
Yeah, so I got that.
I got to check mine to see if mine. No, mine's a CCM. I think it has the logo on it, not the thing. Those jerseys are beautiful.
I want to say that I paid $40 or $50 a piece for one of these at the time.
You could sell that for a lot right now.
All right, here we go. And this is let you know I got love for Mario. I got love for anybody that plays hockey. Look at this.
Oh, that's a nice one. I love the white jerseys. Love
Penguins. I knew a guy. He always come and say, "Hey Bob, look, here's what I got this week." And I said, "I give him $50. There you go."
And started to make jerseys for a long time. There's very short window with starter. So I have a San Jose Sharks starter, the one where they had a silver tint on their jersey. Beautiful jersey.
I got this one, the Blackhawks.
Nice, Blackhawks.
Blackhawks.
Nice and clean, plain, looks beautiful. CCM it's made well, looks great for how old it is, right? Feels great.
Fuck yeah, bro. These are closet kept. I only wore them, a handful of times each.
Well, this is what I do. Let me show you what I do with jerseys.
Hey, you tuned in to Jersey Talk here on BF Live. I didn't know it was going to be Jersey Talk today, but we're having a lot of fun doing it. Let me see. While he's getting that, I'm going to catch up with some of these chats here because I saw the lovely Kate Rio check in complimenting my dancing. Thank you.
So I put bags over the jersey.
Ooh, you're one up on me, buddy. I don't have no ghetto garment bag.
as you can see, you put a bag over it. Just
I respect it though.
You know, this one's autographed by the whole 2023 team. This is a Luke Hughes signed hat, also.
All right.
So
All
yeah,
right.
you keep them just so they don't get any.
I respect it.
You know,
I respect it. We're gear geeking right here on BF Live. Thanks for the lovely Kate Rio for checking in. Say hello to John for me. I now sing the piss break song every time I take a piss break. Uncle Jack triggered something different. He says, "Great, now I gotta poop." What's up, Uncle Jack? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Uncle Jack. Nerd says, I'm a llama time girl when I have to tinkle. Duke of the Dog Dick verse, Popkey, VFS. That's a great name. I'm going to check out Penguin movie. This PP song is retarded in a good way. Well, look who finally gets this. Look who gets the show. There you go. Shut Up Jen says, it's the Harlem Shake of PP dances. Stacey Allen checks in and says, this is a long piss break. Is BF taking a golden shower? How dare you? It's 2.5 minutes, girl. I think that's pretty good. I had to go get my hockey jerseys. How you doing? Let's play it for her. Come on, girl.
She's my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
That's right. I got one more to show you. No VFS School of Hard Knocks. Jake Fire checks in and says, JD, what happened to Drag the Waters? I don't know if you want to address that here or not.
Trashed.
It's trash. Do you want to address this at all? It came up. It's a fair question.
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
JJ Dabbles continues as usual.
Okay. But it's safe to say that the show is kind of done. It's not really going to happen, right?
Nope.
We'll just say that. All right.
Nope.
Nikki says,
you'll see me with KJ tonight, by the way.
Yeah, what are you doing tonight? Since you've been nice enough to hang out, what are you doing tonight, buddy?
Tonight, me and KJ will be watching some videos, commenting on some political stuff. So,
KJ, is that a full name that goes with that, or is they just known as KJ?
She goes by KJ in the Dabbleverse, so I won't say her name. I am
All
not
right.
a closet Flyers fan.
Uncle Jack, you Philly love. Oh, go! I got one more to show you, and I had to save this one for last. There, JJ. Of course, this is my champion, Washington Capitals. Come on, this is my Brendan Holtby. Now my wife bought me Braden Holtby. Yeah, my wife bought me this one for Christmas, like a couple years ago.
Oh, and you got the scarf with it.
Well, now this scarf, I went to one of the games, and this is the giveaway, I think, or no, maybe my daughter gave me. I don't know. I'm losing. I don't know.
Sometimes they give away some cool shit at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, those jerseys are beautiful. I mean,
okay. Now this is Fanatics, bro. This is Fanatics.
All right, I'm not gonna,
That's okay. I mean, look, my wife bought it. I like it. Shit, it sits in my closet. You know what the fuck? There you go.
Beautiful. I like the Capitals Eagle logo the best.
Yeah, my young nephew, who we kind of enjoy hockey together, and we'll go to games together because we're both the hockey heads. He likes that one too, with the eagle in it.
Yeah, I have an original one of those in my closet.
Yeah, and the black one with the eagle, even the blue one isn't as bad, but yeah.
Yeah, actually, I like the blue one.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Nikki's giving the love to Uncle Jack. Stop being mean to me, Brian. Yeah, you two. I'm not going to separate you two. Stacey Allen, how's my fellow Scorpio doing? Good afternoon, Uncle Jack from Stacey Allen. Kate Rio says, Stacey Allen has always been mean to you, has been mean to you all week. Do I got to separate you two guys? Oh, what do you got there, buddy?
Capitals. That's the blue Capitals jersey with the eagle.
Uh-huh. I like it. I
just happened to turn to a page in the book I showed you, and there it was.
I like that better than the one they did a couple years ago, where it was just the Capitol dome and shit. Like, what the? Yeah, here with that bullshit. Brian Kowalczyk is getting the last from Uncle Jack. Kate Rio, I don't like it. Stacey Allen offering my orgasmic meditation services to you for free. Uh-oh, Brian's willing to help you.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Take advantage, Stacey.
Hello, lovely ladies at Stacey Allen from Space Nerd. Okay, let's set it up. Brian Kowalczyk. Hello. Apparently, you are more than a lady, Stacey Allen. Popkey says the black clocks are huge this year.
Mm-hmm.
The black clocks just make me so happy. Your black hawk, you'll fix your clock. Your black hawk. I used to love when they would do those bits where Richard would act like he would call into the hockey shows, and he would the Black Hawks hockey show, like your show, I guess, and he would call in saying, "I love Black Hawks. I love the Black Hawks."
I actually never caught that.
Oh yeah, he would. Yes, Richard Christie would famously do that. There was a Blackhawks fan show, and he would call in like Ethelmer, or he'd call in like himself, and he'd go, "Yeah, man, I love Blackhawks. Blackhawks are great," and he would just keep saying, Blackhawks over and over again, and they kept going, "Yeah, we love the Blackhawks too," and he'd go, "Yeah, Blackhawks are the greatest, man."
I gotta look those up. I never heard him do that. I actually never caught that.
Oh wow, I wonder if I could find out on the fly. That would be interesting. Thank you for letting saying hi to John. Stacy says, "LOL, space nerd, more than a woman to me." Oh, shit. All right, enough of that. MSIP checks in with a generous $2 super chat. I'm not sure of the math here, but I'll play it either way. $2 for a $5 Stacy Allen cherry pie. You get a discount. You get it anyway.
My cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
I found the Richard Christie Blackhawk thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it audio or is it a? Yeah, I guess it was an audio bit.
No, it's a video that.
Can you share? Can you screen share it? Because you found it before me.
Sure.
It's just funny, man, because he calls into this radio show and goes, "Yeah, man, I like Blackhawks. Blackhawks are my favorite." Whoop whoop. Not OnlyFans Jen. Stacey Allen, great song from Space Nerd. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Mike's shitty internet provider. Thank you. Not only Jen's fan, nice to meet you, Stacey Allen, and another of BF's mods. MSIP says, Stacey Allen, I fudged up and I didn't put the full $5. I gave you a $3 coupon on that one, so you're good. You're welcome, Stacey Allen. I thought JJ was going to name drop a wrestling podcast, LOL. You can't get a better Jack than at Uncle Jack's Shack.
Jack Shack.
Hi, Duke. Jack Shack needs a warning, says Stephanie Washington. Uh-oh, does it? Kate Rio says, fun fact, John Rio, my husband, put together the Martin Brodeur statue at the Prudential Center in Newark.
Kate, your husband did a great job. That is such a beautiful statue. Every time people go there, they take pictures in front of that statue. It's legendary, and not many players get a statue in front of the arena where the team they played on plays. So it's really cool. That's awesome.
Space Chief 75 says, I see the screen share. I'll play that in a second. The Richard and Sal where they call getting attacked by bees is one of my favorite. Yep. And Richard is gross. She's 100% right. So let's share it now. This is the awesome Richard Christie, one of the cool writers from the Howard Stern show. He actually kind of won the John's Job contest. That's kind of how he ended up on the show, and they eventually hired him and Sal. And those guys got into some funny shit. So they would like to call Tradio, these radio trading shows, and they would say my dryer's running or all those kind of jokes like that. And so they love doing crank calls. And this is one of the ones they did to a Blackhawks, the Chicago Blackhawks NHL kind of fan show. And this is what Richard did with it.
All right.
So hang on for just a second.
Hey, guys.
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
You're online.
Did you guys last night watch the Chicago Blackhawks game?
No, we did not. Did you?
Yeah, the Blackhawks did awesome. They beat the Lightning. I think the Blackhawks are going to go all the way this year. I'm from Chicago.
What do you do for a living? Are you a coach or what do you do?
I was a coach. I'm an electrician now, but when I've had a rough day, I just come home and my apartment's decked out in all Blackhawks stuff. And I've just been a fan of Blackhawks, since I was a kid. And I just, Blackhawks make me really happy.
Your tribe is the Blackhawks. Why do you love the Blackhawks so much?
Well, being from Chicago and just always being around the Blackhawks. I've been surrounded by the Blackhawks all my life. Blackhawks just make me really happy.
You are the Blackhawks.
The Blackhawks are you. That's right. Well, are you a fan of the Blackhawks?
I'm a Rangers fan, personally.
Oh,
thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Okay, right? Blackhawks are huge this year, so.
They are. We'll be rooting for you.
Go Blackhawks. Go.
Okay. You know what's beautiful about this is this gentleman, he had positive energy. He was excited about his tribe. He was busting at the seams. Perfect. That's a raving Blackhawk fan. Go Blackhawks.
Look who didn't get it. There you go. Thanks, JJ.
Wow, that was good. I can't believe I've never heard that. And
Bro,
I can't believe they let him go for so long. I mean,
That's awesome. Yeah. So you see, that's what they would just do that for fun, man, just for shitting around. Look, this is Base Chief 75. That's clearly not a Chicago accent.
Right.
Hey, I like black cocks. Black cocks are huge this year.
That was the best one. I almost spit my coffee out when he said that.
Whoa, black cocks don't pay their child support. Uh-oh. Hi-oh. There you go. Yeah, I saw you on that one. And you're welcome for the black cocktail. Black cocktail. Yeah, I love that with the little play on words. They would just have fun and just run with fun shit like that. Well, speaking of fun shit, JJ Dabbles, my friend here, hanging out with 37 other cool people live in the chat now. What do you say? We got a great talented people in this community like yourself and our friend Cyke Labs. So what do you say we get into some Cyke Labs content right now?
Do Cyke Labs content right now. Psych.
Oh, you called me dancing. You called us both dancing. We love it. We're going to go back now because our friend Cyke, I don't know if you guys realize this because he's been working his ass off and kicking content to me every day, but this man is on vacation with the lovely Mrs. Cyke, Ding Dong, but he's still kicking content to us. He's kicking a lot of audio content from back in the day because he's got his laptop and all. He's really going to kick us with some more fresh content when he gets home from his vacation. So I figured this would be a good time to kind of look back at some of the greatest hits of the face swap, maybe, of Cyke Labs. And being that we're in an election season, we don't get too overly political here on BF Live, but funny is funny. And Stuttering John, I think it's safe to say that if you told him that he was most like Donald Trump, he would probably lose his fucking mind, right, JJ?
You know what? Yeah, right now, but I know where you're going. I know.
Yeah, the way he talks, his thinking, his cadence, he come up the whole New York way, the phony tough guy shit. Well, here you go. This is what would happen if you would mix Donald Trump and Stuttering John Melendez in this election year from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you.
Bro, JJ, how well does this face fucking fit in this voice? I can't tell who's Trump and who's John a lot of the times.
Well, I think that's John in cover.
Exactly.
That have lots
They're
of
almost
problems,
the same dude.
and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. Who's number one with Hispanics? Trump. Yes, he told Trump earlier. I want to build a wall. I'm going to build a wall. I want to build the wall. We need the wall. And Mexico will pay for the wall. I have such respect for women. I cherish women. You've called women you don't like fat pigs.
Look at John.
Dogs,
He's even put John's face on Megan
Kelly. Megan Kelly.
Your Twitter account, only Rosie O'Donnell, bragged that you have sexually assaulted women. Do you understand that? No, I didn't say that at all. I don't think you understood what was said. This was locker room talk. I'm going to take such good care of women's health care issues. You won't even believe it. Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle? The answer is that there has to be some form of punishment. I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. I mean, I'm just talking about David Duke and the Ku Klux Klan here, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know David Duke. I don't believe I've ever met him. I'm pretty sure I didn't meet him, and I just don't know anything about. He said I had small hands. Actually, I'm 6'3", not 6'2", but he said I had small hands. They're not small, are they? I never heard that one before. Donald Trump has small hands. So I said, small hands. These guys know. I hit a ball 280 yards. Stand up, my club champion. Stand up. Do I hit the ball good? Do I hit it long?
He does.
Is
He's
Trump
good.
Strong.
He
He
hits them
referred
long
to my
and he's
hands.
strong.
If they're
Gotta get the
small,
friction on.
something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee. We'll totally accept the results of this great and historic presidential election if I win.
Stuttering Trump Melendez, taking you back. He's kicked out so much content at this point, JJ, that we're kind of going back while he's on the road. And because he's kicking it out so fast, he's got some greatest hits now. And I think that was one of them. So I brought that here today. So there you go. But why don't we'll take a little commercial message right here in the middle of Cyke Labs content, and I'll hit you more with some more great face swaps from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs right after these messages.
If you
Pride for me is not being ashamed of being gay anymore. Delta supports everyone of every group, whether you're gay, whether you're straight.
I started in the women's uniform. I didn't feel like it was me. Once I made the switch to the men's uniform,
I'll say it now,
I can't even describe how I feel and how it helps me feel confident in who I am. Every day when a male flight attendant meets me and I'm wearing my vest and my tie, I always say, "Hey, twin," like that.
Hey, twin.
I'm a little upset because you look better than I do in the male uniform.
Get out of here.
There you go. All right, and now back to Cyke content. You saw nothing wrong, weird or odd about that, did you, JJ? Right? Me as a woman, nothing.
Nope, nothing at all. Actually,
all seemed perfectly normal, didn't it? Okay, there you go. Uncle Jack says, "Cyke, how hard is it to do this?" And he's laughing and he's loving it. You were getting great reactions, Cyke. You got the LOLs. You got Nikki laughing. You got Vain Little Man. You got the LOLs. You got the kind of George Bush. I'd vote for this guy. Trump plus John equals the win.
Barbara Harris.
Barbara. Oh, whoa, she's cute. That Julia 66. Oh, hey twin, how you doing? Hey twin. That was from my famous commercial with me and Mike. All right, let's go. I got more Cyke Labs content. How about we take you back to the days of the Miserable Men show with a little musical interlude for our one Mike Morse fan, Space Nerd. This is for you, Space Nerd, the one Mike Morse fan in my chat. Here's a little musical interlude, and we'll talk about what you got backstage in a second. Here we go. Cyke Labs, little musical interlude from Mike Morse.
Levy's gotta go to rehab, he says.
No.
Levy's going to rehab.
He's hooked on Xanax and he loves
Lexi Pro.
He keeps on popping them like it's a bag full of M&Ms. But do they help him read or write? He said,
No.
That's right. He said, no. They tried to make Bob go to rehab. Mike Morse, the very talented Mike Morse. That was for you, Space Nerd, and the other Mike Morse fan. Mike is my favorite, said Space Nerd. I told you. MNE, 2 joints, and a coffee. Dream Man's checking in. Bob Levy is an American hero. Cyke says, some videos take 8 hours to render. LOL. Some are quicker, depending on the quality, Jack, but I'll gladly do some for you when I get back, buddy. And Ninja Jez says, yes. I'm a Mike Morse fan also, so that makes 2 of us.
Just the 2 of you.
Yeah, that's a whole nother song. I don't have that one. Well, since you are a Mike Morse fan, and since there's 2 of you here, I guess it's a good enough reason to play this piece of Cyke Lab content that he provided me. And this is Pros and Cons with Mike Morse, arguing with himself. So let's hear let's hear what topic Mike argues with himself about today. Taking you back with Cyke Labs, Mike Morse, Pros and Cons.
hello and welcome to Pro and Con. I'm Mike Morse, and I'm Mike Morse. Tonight's topic is cunnilingus. No, Bob Levy, that's not a disease you caught from licking blue cheese out of a fat Irish chick's ass. Cunnilingus is the act of orally pleasuring a woman. Yes, Bob Levy, some men actually enjoy pleasuring a woman. Going down on a chick is like getting the pass-go collect $200 card in Monopoly. After you make her come, you can just jump on top, stick your pencil dick in her for the usual 2.5 minutes so you pop a nut, and she'll still think you're a good lover. So remember, always lick 'em before you stick 'em. Mike? As usual, Mike, you're wrong and stupid. If God had meant us to lick a pussy, he would have made vaginas taste like lollipops. Instead, they taste like vagina. And hey, isn't that the place they piss out of? You've heard the expression, don't shit where you eat? Well, how about not eating where they piss? If you really want your woman to orgasm, fuck her like you usually do, badly, and then hand her a credit card and point her toward the nearest shopping center. She'll come like a retarded porn star. For Mike Morse, I'm Mike Morse.
Mike arguing with himself.
Right.
And he won.
It's our buddy, good friend Mike Morse.
Yes.
His pros and cons segment. I agree with the one. One Mike's always right.
The other one's a douchebag.
He is. When we figure out which one's in here, we're gonna kick the other guy's ass.
Taking you back with a little Cyke Labs, pros and cons. No, I'm not watching Stabby right now. Trying to go right. Not watching that right now. I'm going to check in with the chat because Uncle Jack says, "Cyke, you rock. You definitely indeed rock." In fact, MSIP was laughing at this, which is the desired effect. Hackride checks in with a most generous $5 super chat, and he says, "Beef and JJ."
What's up, Hackride?
Beef and JJ. He's taking to call me Beef lately. How you doing, Hackride? Thank you for the 5, buddy. Let's see. We were just talking about you earlier. People were saying that they want the puzzle box back, Hackride.
Yep.
They want the puzzle box. I think it was Daniel August, my friend, says he wants the puzzle box back, or I can't remember. Durkee Threads, LOL. That's good. Durkee Threads, you might ask. That's who's handling some Bob Levy gear. You can get a Fuck Sauce sweatshirt with Bob and Gina on it, and it says Fug Sauce on it. Check out Durkee Threads. The link was supposed to, I'll try to run the link better in the chat tomorrow. More skits, it said Brian Kowalczyk. I agree with Mike. Yeah, but what do you bet? But do you disagree with Mike? I agree with Mike, but I disagree with the other Mike. I don't know. Cyke has all the goods on Mike Moore, says MSIP. Mike is right about the whole pussy thing. Thanks, Jack from Cyke. Space Nerd says, "I'll take the dick rather than the shopping." Stacey says, I'm the 30th. Like says Slick Jenny D from the 813. Well, don't let Slick Jenny D be the only one that has a like on this show today. If you like it, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. It doesn't cost a thing. You can hear the washer and dryer in the background of Mike's clip. Yeah, so he was married at the time, JJ, and so he would literally like stash himself. He had a young child and a wife, and he would stash himself in like his laundry room and kind of record and kind of do all these outrageous kind of voices and songs and everything, buddy. Can you imagine that?
So that's why you could hear the washer and the dryer.
That's why you could hear the washer and dryer. That's the running joke about hearing the washer and dryer, because he literally had to lock himself away to do it. Hackride, I appreciate you, brother. You know what's up. Love you and DJ and Electrify hanging out, catching them on Catch 22 on Tuesdays. And don't forget to check out the Unboxing Eric series. If you were a fan of Eric the Midget from the Howard Stern days, these guys are dissecting him and going through his whole lifetime of calling in to the Stern Show, call by call, day by day, show by show. So go check it out, and you will hear the fantastic delusions that was Eric the Midget, Eric the actor. How he thought he was going to get with Kelly Clarkson and Diana DeGarmo and all of them. I mean, and he was acted in all kind of movies and TV shows because of Howard.
I love when he what was the other girl, Hackride, the other one that he was really obsessed with from American Idol, if you could say in the chat just to remind me.
Yeah, I know it's Diana DeGarmo.
No, there was
Kelly Clarkson.
One that he was really stalking, like the hardcore.
I thought it was Kelly the most. But yeah, if you want to catch out and you want to get into that or learn more about all the things that went into Eric the actor, it really gives you the feel of the old cool Howard Stern days. Check that out on Sundays on the Hackride channel right here on YouTube. Haha Dream Man from Cyke. Slick Jenny D is checking in. Dream Man's laughing. Space Nerd's laughing with the Dream Man as we continue with Cyke Labs content right here on BF Live. Now, like I said, my boy Cyke, you wouldn't know he's on vacation because he's still submitting all these cool audio drops. He doesn't really have his fast computer to do his face swaps. He'll get back to that when he gets back home. But until then, we're going to look at some of the greatest hits. And when I said, what is one of the ones that I like the most that stick out to me? This is one of them right here. I'm going to share it with you right now. This is Leonard from Long Island doing Out of the Coffin.
Don't make a face like that because you're off fucking. Cyke's my friend. Your arm is fat. God damn it. You guys have noticed.
So this, I'll give you from background if you weren't familiar with this guy, JJ. I don't know. But Leonard was kind of a tag-along of Shuli's. He would drive him around the city, and he would come up in the studio every now and then on Miserable Men Show. Do you remember any? I don't even remember any of that.
No, I'm not aware of any of that.
So this guy that's in Bob's face is that guy, Lenny, and he is such like a recluse, a shut-in. He's such the opposite of what all of these guys are, brother. But I think he always saw himself as being like an extra mic on the Miserable Men, but they kind of more clowned on him than ever made him part of the inner circle. Okay. And so because it's kind of interesting to see him now doing like, this is Lenny from Long Island mixed with Bob Levy.
Listen, you're not supposed to have noticed that kind of stuff. How is it? Come on. How is it? How? Bob, what did you get Chris Abels for Father's Day? I get him a slap in his fucking stupid head that he has. What a dumb looking motherfucker he is. He looks slow. Like even in a race. You know, he looks slow, like he's slow. You know,
Even
you
in a
get what I'm
race.
saying? Like he's
Even
like
in a race,
doy doy
he looks
doy a
slow.
little bit. He's that close from being a doy 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 and be on Born Wrong Ministries,
Doy,
which
doy,
is
doy.
coming this week. It's not registration for Born Wrong, but I will be taking. If you want to come in, you can come. You got a face that can probably come in and join. But we'll have others, and you know, it's open to anybody with any problems. Whether you know you're missing the left foot, not by accident, you know what I mean, or if you know you just like licking concrete, whatever. I mean, anybody, even animals that are fucked up. You can come in. It really doesn't matter. We're not going to judge you in this fucking place. We're not gonna go, these are the rules, you know, let's make fun of people that have, you know, all their legs and arms and, you know, never licked a window. So yes, it's coming. And finally, and that's the fact that's going to be, if you have a small dick and you have nowhere to hide, you can hide here. We're not going to tell anybody what a tiny dick you have. Okay? It's for
Bob's so
people
nice.
that were born wrong. And if you want to
is.
be born wrong again, I will not drown you in the pool, but you will get baptized in the pool and you will be born wrong again.
Boom.
Because, you know, it's what we need to do. Okay,
what we
so
need
if you
to
need that, we got that. And yeah, don't worry about it. You know, we'll hold you under the water and get those devil demons away from you. You
I saw
don't want
Flo
any of
Dizzle in the
this.
chat this morning.
You don't want any of this, but you do want a little bit of this. Am I right? I can drink like a normal person now, not get all fucked up and fucking do crazy shit. Now I'm in control of my fucking life, you know? I finally got to the point where I can listen to myself and kind of make sense instead of fucking, you know, just going boom.
Boom. Oh, start auto playing. That was the awesome from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. That was kind of Bob mixed with Lenny from Long Island. That's kind of a deep cut for you miserable men fans. My big brother Rick checks in and says, "Hey guys." And to that, I say,
"Oh, hey guys, how you doing?"
What's up? What's up, big brother? Oh my God, Bob, Lenny, Dream Man, Uncle Jack loved it. Dream Man says Downs just nicked him talking about my bro.
Chris fucking Abel?
LOL, this is one of my favorites, says Cyke Clyde, and he made it. When he talks about Chris, I lose it. Yeah, a lot of people like that, like Dream Man, like Downs just nicked him. What did you say, JJ? He said he even looks slow in a race, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
You picked up on that line that he said
Yeah.
he looks slow in a race. Okay, well, how about we take a little musical break, a little Mike Morse gem from back in the day, because this was Mike's big talent back in the day. He was the prolific kind of parody guy. So let's listen to one about Bob Levy.
Oh, that's so nice. This one's going out to Bob Levy.
WBFL, we're listening
Bob's on a
to
new drug,
hits.
so we won't have to choke. Drink a quart of Absolute, snort a line of coke. Bob's on a new drug, and it works so well. He don't care that he can't read or write or spell.
I can tell what words
He's
are coming.
no longer
Yes.
nervous or drunk the whole day through.
You know
He's
Bob.
a heavily sedated and medicated Jew. Medicated Jew.
That's right, taking you back with the hits on Mike Morse.
Love that one. Love that one.
Bob is on a new drug, and Mike Morse was singing about it right there on BF Live Cyke Lab content. And once again, thinking of some of the great face swaps, some of the greatest hits is kind of what we're featuring from Cyke Labs today, because my boy is working hard on the road. He's not at his face swap computer. So I said, I'm going to show some of the greatest hits. And this certainly counts, guys. And hopefully you're going to like this one just as much as you liked everything else. And I will remind everybody again that Cyke Labs content link is constantly running in the show chat. So at your leisure, there's more than I could ever show you. Go check this out and subscribe to Cyke Labs page, please. He'll appreciate it. And you'll have a good time doing it. Check this one out. This is Stuttering John doing a scene from Goodfellas, Joe Pesci incorrectly, and then they show it corrected at the end with John's face on Joe Pesci. Check this out from the twisted, talented mind of Cyke Labs.
You know the whole scene from Goodfellas where Joe Pesci.
Oh, we got Joe Pesci's face on John here,
Ray
right?
Liotta, and he goes, "I'm funny. I'm funny how? What do I amuse you?
Great read.
What am I, clown? How the fuck am I funny?
Close.
Funny how?
Oh, but look very closely because let me show you.
What? Just, you're funny. You mean? So, let me understand this, because maybe.
What's up, Jay?
I could see in the background Brian Karam.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's another thing. I probably ain't looking as deep, but I'm concentrating on Joe Pesci's character. Just notice that he has John's face on Pesci's character. And like JJ's reminding you, look in the background because Cyke is always putting some Easter eggs in. Like he even does stuff with people's shirts that are in the video. So JJ described, he said he found Brian Karam in the mix. So let's see what he can find as we keep on with this one.
It's me, I'm a little fucked up, maybe. Well, I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Not just, how you tell a story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me.
There you go.
So how did you meet Stephen?
From the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. MSIP loved that one also. Cyke is laughing at his stuff, which is good. All right, I got 2 more pieces of Cyke Labs content that I'm going to bring to you, and then we're going to move on to some other fun stuff here. Here's another thing from Mike Morse's wheelhouse. One of Mike Morse's greatest hits from back in the Miserable Men days. Compliments of Cyke Labs during our Cyke Labs segment right here on BF Live. I didn't put my banner up, did I? Because it's Cyke Labs. Let's go.
In honor of the interracial relationship that Jim is trying to achieve with Robin, the great group Soundgarden.
Now, were you aware of this at the time, JJ? Jim Florentine, the comedian Jim Florentine, got sexual or had a relationship with Robin Quivers?
Robin Quivers. Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my God. Whoever saw that coming, bro? Because Jim was around forever, like since these early days of the Miserable Men show. And then like many years later, I want to say like 10 years later or so, all of a sudden he's like knocking the bottom out of it. So I don't know.
I found it odd.
Found it odd. Well, let's listen to it because Mike Morse, he sums up the whole relationship in a song about how Jim Florentine and Robin Quivers, the news lady from Howard Stern show, had a romance. Let's hear how that went. Take it back. Here we go.
And Stone. In honor of the interracial relationship that Jim is trying to achieve with Robin, the great group Soundgarden recorded this song.
Oh, yeah.
Please, Raven.
Robin moans as she grabs Florentine's bone. Robin gets hot and wet as Jim slips in from behind.
Mike-Morse.com.
Back home makes a as Jimmy
Back hole fun.
Back home makes her come, makes her come, makes her come, makes her come.
You know what? That crossed the line. You got to stop. Tell these people enough of this kind of musical parody.
Right. It's ridiculous.
Hurtful.
Enough's enough,
It's
people.
hurtful.
Where do I mean? Enough's enough. We got to draw a line
You can hear
somewhere.
more of that on Mike-Morse.com.
Morse.
Back hole fun makes her come.
Makes her come. And it
Back
does.
Back hole fun. Yep, makes her come. I do believe that. Thank you for liking the stream, says Slick Jenny D. Widow Killer says, am I crazy or does John with Pesci's face look like Colin Farrell's version of the Penguin? I was kind of getting a weird vibe out of that too in the beginning. Yeah, that was a weird vibe.
Colin Farrell plays the Penguin in
yes,
the
Colin
new
Farrell's
movie?
playing. Yeah, they got him all fattened up and makeup up in the new the Penguin movie that's out. Yes. Everybody's making a big deal about that because it really looks nothing like Colin Farrell. And I guess much like Michael Keaton back in the day, you know, we didn't really see Michael Keaton as Batman until after the fact. And I'm like, maybe we're not seeing Michael, him being able to play the Penguin, Colin Farrell. Artie and Robin were the main wingmen to Robin and Jim's relationship, says MSIP. Space Nerd is laughing. Jake Fire checks in with a generous $2 super sticker. Thank you, Jake. Fire!
Why doesn't it show the super sticker when it comes up? I always wondered that.
I guess the sticker is what the sticker is. I think if you buy a sticker, it should stick a little while, right? It should be. You should get something a little more than the mention. But I appreciate it, Jake Fire. Thank you for the support, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Jake.
Now and last week, I appreciate it. But I have wondered about the whole the mentality behind a super sticker and what they're supposed to get out of it. But I appreciate the donation just the same. All right, here. Oh, actually, I think that was my last piece because I'm gonna transition from this since we're kind of talking Stern and Bob Levy just went to Turkey. I got something for BF's Whack Package we're gonna do after this. But right now, let's finish this up because that was Cyke Labs.
Cyke.
See how you sneak the Penguins jersey in there.
What's that, buddy?
He snuck Snoop Dogg with the Penguins jersey right at the end of that.
Ah, there you go. Accidentally on purpose. Yeah, well, he made that. That was like I said, because of copyright and things like that, he can post these and they're over on Cyke Labs page. But yes, he has many. He has Bob singing Snoop Dogg. He has Bob singing DMX, all kind of stuff. Cyke Labs right here on YouTube. Click his link in my chat and go over there and hit subscribe. It's absolutely free to subscribe and watch his stuff at your leisure. I'll get to what you want to do. What I see you got with there, JJ. But since we're kind of on a Howard Stern tip. And Bob just went to Turkey and all. I wanted to go back. I do BF's Whack Package here. This is where I like to go back and look at some of the more notable Whack Packers from the Howard Stern days. Right here, I like to do. So we're going to stare at my Whack Package right now, whether you want to or not. Stare at it, look at it, admire it, because you are about to look at my Whack Package. And this is going to be a deep cut for maybe many of you people, and that I'm taking you back to the original Bigfoot, JJ, because you have the Bigfoot now who he lived in Vermont. You go, oh, it is, yeah, that it is, yeah, Bigfoot, I love it is. But before that, there was another guy that named Bigfoot, Matt McCrory, and he had passed away, right?
Rest in peace, yes.
Rest in peace. Well, back in the early days of the Stern Show with the OG Bigfoot, they actually had, do you want to be a Turkish millionaire? So
right,
I figured
Turkish
we would
millionaire.
Yes, said he played Turkish millionaire. So we'll mix the two things together like a Reese cup in honor of Bob traveling to Turkey. And we're doing a BF Live Whack Package. We're going to mix them together. And I'm going to show you when when they actually played Who Wants to Be a Turkish Millionaire. I'm taking you back with a deep cut because this is the OG Bigfoot from the Howard Stern Show. This is about a 10-minute clip, 10-minute section, but we're going to go through it and talk it up and watch it right here on BF Live's Whack Package. So let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Mark E. Shaw Jr. it is, yes.
In here, Mark E. Shaw Jr. Yeah, right. Mark E. Shaw Jr. it is. That's right. My name's not Bigfoot, it is. I'll burn them fuckers out of here, I will. Holy shit. That, I don't know. I don't know if you remember the latest out of him, right? JJ?
You mean new, like recent?
The newer Bigfoot, yes.
I've seen some stuff. I don't know much about it.
There was alleged arson involved and everything. I'll say alleged.
Oh, yeah. I know about that.
He had people that wouldn't leave his place, and he was like, I'll burn the fuckers out, I will. I don't give a fuck. And I think he finally did it. But I digress from that. As you stare at my Whack Package, taking you back to the days of the Howard Stern Show, we're going to say, who wants to be a Turkish millionaire with the OG Bigfoot right here on BF Live's Whack Package.
So today you might play, Gary was just saying you might play, Who Wants to Be
check out this voice if you remember this voice. Check this out.
Turkish millionaire.
Yeah, apparently I'm going to be a millionaire in Turkey.
Yeah. How do you think you're going to do?
From the questions he asked?
Yeah.
I didn't really need to go to college for that, but, I think I'll do pretty damn well.
All right, cool. All right, man, so we'll see you in a couple minutes then.
Cool, thanks, Kenny.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Who Wants to Be a Turkish Millionaire with your host, Regis Stern.
So this was kind of clever at the time, JJ, where they didn't really have $1 million, but they kind of wanted that vibe, so they kind of twisted it and made it a Turkish millionaire.
That makes sense. It works.
Yeah, it works. So, this guy, Matt, you'll see him when he walks in. He's like 7 foot plus, 7'2" or more. He had that like kind of gigantism, I think, that Andre the Giant had and stuff. Very similar.
A 7'5" giant of a man.
I don't know that for a fact.
Bigfoot.
I don't know.
One of the biggest men on the planet.
He can't even get into our studio.
Holder of the world record, the Guinness World Record for the biggest feet. Did you put on some weight, Bigfoot? He's got a gut.
They said this is from
Actually, I lost weight.
1999.
No, you gained.
I swear I lost.
We're trying to get the hat on.
Trying to put that flower pot,
that Turkish fez.
He doesn't need to be taller.
Better crazy. No, but he's got to wear the Turkish. You're gonna play Who Wants to Be a Turkish Millionaire. You got to wear a Turkish fez. What's the matter with you?
But I'm not Turkish. I'm Irish.
No, we know that. But
He doesn't get the whole concept.
He's 7'5" and he's ready to play Who Wants to Be a Turkish Millionaire. First of all, I'm surprised to see you on Who Wants to Be a Turkish Millionaire because we thought you were becoming a prima donna.
What?
And you had gone left.
Yeah, and Spacey, you've already hit on it. He was in some movies. He's going to tell you about him right here. Check it out.
Coast, and you were never coming back.
He went out to the West Coast to become a big star.
I aspire to be a prima donna.
Are you getting any work?
Even.
Are you getting any work in the West Coast?
Oh, yes. You are. A lot of work, yeah.
A lot of work.
What have you been doing, honestly?
I did the Pretender. Drew Carey did a Marilyn Manson video.
You did the Drew Carey show?
Yeah, I did a video for a guy named 8 Ball.
Yeah.
What is the
Pretender? He said he was in a couple movies and a Marilyn Manson video. There you go. Not bad.
The Pretender is some nonsense on NBC.
Really?
Oh, that profiler show?
I don't even like that, but the Pretender.
Oh, okay.
It's all about ER. Pretender, profiler,
I wish you were wearing your
House of
fez.
1,000 Corpses says dirty
Can we get a real
dirty
fez,
threads.
Casey? Why don't you give him a cardboard fez?
Like a piece of, put a chin strap on.
Get a real fez.
Cardboard.
The chin straps.
Now, I'm a Happy Gilmore guy. You got to help me with that. Who was he on Happy Gilmore? I'm a Happy Gilmore guy.
He was wasn't he in the crowd in the golf scenes?
Oh, he might have been, and maybe that's why it's not really sticking for me. Okay.
Cyke
look
might
at
know
it.
better. Or maybe he was joking and I'm wrong.
Somebody in the chat. No, somebody in the chat said that. So maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. But the price is wrong, bitch.
Yeah.
Even though all the weed, he knows and needs a chin strap. Weed or not, he knows and needs a chin.
What happened to you becoming the new Lurch?
Just didn't pan out.
You got muscles. Do you work out?
I haven't been lately, but I used to, yeah.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so
you work out because you're looking pretty muscular yourself.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Listen. Let's play the game. You are not a prima donna. You are here to say that there's more going on with that
what
fez.
What is going on here?
The fez is like taking up our entire.
So you can see why he had him on. Anybody with like a unique voice, and then the video element started becoming more important to the Howard Stern show. So this guy was a double threat in that. He had the voice and he had the look. JJ.
Yep. And he's I guess you said he has gigantus or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But I feel bad. They were just laughing. They were laughing like, "Do you work out?" He's like, "I used to." And obviously, as he grew, it made it harder for him, and they were laughing at him. I feel bad now thinking about it.
Oh yeah, I mean they definitely a lot of inappropriate stuff here. Happy Gilmore had Richard Kyle, the guy Jaws with the fucked up teeth from the Bond movie. He definitely has a similar build and look to him.
Show.
You know what? If Bigfoot was thinking about not coming back, this will seal the deal.
Yeah, right.
This is done. This is like
Bigfoot. So you are feeling good about the show. You're feeling good about your career, but you are not a prima donna.
How much is he making?
Where's all this coming from? Where did I become a prima donna?
I guess because you wouldn't go to the Yankee game and sit next
actually,
to
I talked to Gary about
Beetlejuice.
that.
Yeah.
It was a big misunderstanding. I had a public relations girl that was not so much on the level.
Okay.
And lots of lies being told, and none of them were related to you guys.
In other words, your public relations person was not passing on your information.
Exactly.
I've heard that before.
And you've heard that before, whatever.
You have people.
My people.
My people. You getting laid out in California?
You know, I'm not getting laid as much as I am on the East Coast.
Really?
And you're not here, so you're not getting laid.
Yeah. Why are you here, by the way? What are you doing? What are you doing in town, by the way?
in New York?
Yeah. What are you doing in town?
Coast?
What are you doing in town?
I'm here for Thanksgiving.
Oh, you are. Your family.
See my family. Sure.
Okay.
So what did you do? Bang the whole time you were here?
Robin, are you free?
And JJ, at one point he says he's Irish in this video. He says, "I'm Irish." When you look at him, do you think anything Irish? I don't see anything Irish when I look at this guy.
He said that earlier when he said I'm not Turkish, I'm Irish. That's what he said.
Yeah, he says McCrory. But this guy, he certainly doesn't look Irish either.
I think he was banging his head on the ceiling.
What the hell?
Do your parents?
I know Howard's not, so
Seriously, growing up, did your parents get a special house for you with high ceilings?
Oh no.
Really?
Normal. My parents made a point to make sure everything I had was just like my sisters and my brother.
So they enjoyed seeing you bang your head.
Yeah, I think just with brain
Your
damage.
sisters and brothers are normal in height?
Yeah, everyone but me is normal in height.
Wow. Luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Great.
Thanks.
Won that lottery, didn't you?
Right. So, Bigfoot, you, by the way, I just want to say genes suck. All right?
Genes suck?
That's right.
Genes?
Yeah, genetics.
Oh, genetics.
Those genes. Those kind of genes. Anyway, let's play Who Wants to Be a Turkish Millionaire.
Oh, Christ.
Remember, answer 3 questions in a row.
You know, I give Gary like 8 out of 9.
Look, you see the cutout right here, the stand up? That's Hank the
yeah.
Angry Drunken
Hank.
Dwarf in a bunny suit cut out. Rest in
that
peace,
was-
Hank.
Answers in here, I'll do
That guy.
like nothing.
Well, let's see.
Why am I wearing a stupid hat?
Because it's Turkish Millionaire. You're wearing a
I don't
Turkish
like it,
hat. And you look good in that.
Can I keep it?
Yes.
He don't like it,
you
but he wants to
can.
keep it.
It's so slow.
Bigfoot is here. He's in town for Thanksgiving.
How much does he eat? Does he get his own turkey?
Looks like he swallowed a whole turkey. His belly's protruding. All right, here we go. You put on a little weight, I'm telling you.
Come on, look at this.
Let's see if he
Do
can.
you have this? I doubt it.
I don't think I have anything you have. All right, here we go. Your first question.
Oh, good Lord.
Who wants to be a Turkish millionaire? Siding Robin.
That's the question.
That's right. In 1954.
Do you know how old I am, right?
How old are you?
26.
Are you really 26? I don't believe
How
that.
good are you at history?
In 1954, his polio vaccine became a reality.
I have no idea.
You don't know who invented the polio vaccine?
I'm drawing a blank.
All right, I'll help you out. Jonas?
Oh, Jonas Salk.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Jonas Salk?
The Salk vaccine.
I should know
Forget that. All right, we'll throw that one out. All right.
Yeah, start over.
Bring Gary back. His questions are so much easier.
Are they?
Yeah.
Man.
I look what he has.
Yeah.
Ask him again.
Very easy stuff.
All right.
Oh, Fresh could get that stuff.
Yeah, this guy, it seemed like he wasn't around very long as far as the Howard Stern world, JJ, from what I remember.
Yeah, but you know what? He's actually got a really great personality. He's got a great wit. Like he comes back at Howard, he's pretty funny.
I guess he rolled with it because I guess being this big for such a young age, bro, he probably took all the fucking verbal slings and arrows and all, so he's probably well prepared for it.
Absolutely. That makes sense, yeah.
Howard was my hero back in these days, says Space Chief 75. Dirky Thread says, yeah, I miss the old Howard. And we do. And that's why we kind of relive it for the people that miss it. And we kind of show it to a new generation that maybe weren't around or aware at the time. And this is the OG Bigfoot playing Who Wants to Be a Turkish Millionaire from 1999 on the Howard Stern Show. This is about a 10-minute we're about 6 minutes into a 10-minute clip. So we'll run the rest of this and then we'll get on to some other fun stuff.
An Irish millionaire.
An Irish millionaire. He looks very Irish.
Are you ready?
That was a practice.
I think you and I look more Irish than him.
Yeah. I think, you know what I think happened? I think that hat is throwing him off.
Yeah, you know what? Let's lose the hat and see what happens.
Escargot is a French food that in reality is...
Snails.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Snails.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah, you got one. There you go, JJ. There you go.
See, you took the hat off.
See, the hat.
Now it's working. Now it's working.
The hat. See? The hat.
Are you ready for your second question on your way to becoming a Turkish millionaire?
Well, how much is this in real money?
I don't know. I know it's 1 million Turkish lira.
Well, you know, that doesn't really do me.
Well, I did the conversion last night, JJ, because, well, I'll wait until after they pay him, and then we'll talk about the conversion.
Okay.
Or not.
Well,
look, it's a 1 million Turkish lira.
Yeah, I can't be responsible for what it is.
Shush.
She played Emma Peel in the Avengers TV show.
Oh, God.
He won't know that.
You won't know. All right,
I know she did Married with Children once.
What is her name?
I couldn't tell you. No.
All right, forget that one. I could see you're going to have trouble with.
Is he really only 26?
Bro, those headphones are barely fitting on that one ear. Look at that left ear.
Yeah, and I have fake ID.
Right here.
I'm 19.
That's crazy.
All right, here we go.
You look not 15.
Tiananmen Square is located where?
China.
Okay.
Was that your final answer?
That's it.
That is correct.
Of course it's correct.
Of course it's correct. Such confidence.
And now for 1 million Turkish lira.
Here we go.
Who is Mickey Mouse's girlfriend?
Me? No, Minnie Mouse.
Is that your final
That will
answer?
be the final
That is
answer.
correct. You are 1 million Turkish lira richer today, Bigfoot.
What will I do with all the riches?
Same thing you do with all your money.
If you could only
Blow it on hookers?
Blow it on hookers.
There you go.
Is that your final answer?
That's the final answer.
All right.
Has he been to a hooker?
Look.
Yes.
Now, yeah, like JJ's like, yes. Well, look, they're handing him one singular bill, JJ. I thought it might be a check at first or something, but if you do the conversion nowadays, 1 million Turkish lira is like $29,000. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know how they got away with calling this Turkish lira or, a million anything at the time. But yeah, you can look it up yourself. Check it out.
Have you been to hookers? Could you imagine the hooker?
They just handed him some tiny bill. They handed him like a lira, it looks like. Because it looks like some kind of foreign.
Look on that hooker's face when he walks in. You've won 1 million Turkish lira. With that, you could buy one sleeve.
I don't know how
for
he
your
got away
t-shirt.
with this.
All right. I want to thank you for coming in, Bigfoot. Always great to see you. There he goes.
See you.
He took the 1 million
big
Turkish
change,
lira.
bro.
He's getting out of here.
Yeah.
I even tried to look it up and like $19.99, and it's still about the same.
All right. There he goes.
Give him his hat.
Watch your head.
Look at him duck.
Thanks.
Look at him.
Richer and wiser.
He can't never like
1
stand
million.
up.
Well, that was a funny game because
why
you
his
kept giving him
back
another
messed up.
chance.
Yeah.
Please, that guy has
He
had
probably
no
been doing
chances
that
in
all
life.
his
You
life
gotta
till he
help him
stayed
out.
like that.
You gotta help a guy like that.
Begging to be treated like everybody else.
Right. What was that?
I don't know that.
Fucking Fred.
26-year-old.
Fucking Fred.
Matt, congratulations.
There's 2 cameras right there.
What are you
Bro.
gonna do with your million?
Like the drop
million
ceiling you got a duck for.
You know, I got all this
Look how
money to
far
spend.
below them below him they are.
What are you gonna do with all that
What
money?
do I do with all this?
They're like down
What are you
here.
gonna do with it?
You know, I really don't know. It's hookers.
Were you surprised that you got all the answers right?
No.
You pretty much predicted that you were gonna do well.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, Matt, congratulations on winning a million Turkish lira.
Thanks. What the hell do I do with this?
And there you go. That's the end of the segment right there.
They must have had some agreement with him beforehand. Like, you're not really gonna, they probably gave him like $100 or $500, like American, US dollars.
Yeah, they must, because Howard used to be anal about that stuff, about not promising money on the air, and then there can be some laws around that if you like.
There's gotta be.
If you make like false claims or act like you're giving out false prizes, I know that can be a problem on there. So I'm kind of surprised he got away with that, but I think it's probably kind of more like what you said, JJ, that they probably must have had some kind of agreement. Like, look, you ain't walking out with a million anything, You don't want to piss off that guy or have him misunderstanding anything, right?
Exactly.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that look at my package right there, right here on BF Live. We're having fun here, just hanging out with my boy JJ Dabbles. Bro, I appreciate you jumping in last minute. You can hear my voice isn't the strongest because I've been going to these games this week. So it's great having you in here to talk with and hang out with and give me a couple pauses, man. Thank you.
No problem. I
kind of put this out last minute to you, and you were nice enough to jump in, man. So thanks, buddy. Hey, why don't you it is like quarter of, so let everybody know like the JJ story. And I see you got something backstage that I'll play for you too, but tell everybody like kind of what you're up to now with the Devil's Joint and all that stuff. Do some plugs for yourself, man.
Hey guys. Right now, obviously I lost my Twitter account, JJ Dabbles, but I had I do hockey stuff during the hockey season, and it is hockey season. So if you check out Devil's Joint at Devil's Joint X, you'll see I just did an interview with referee Tim Peel. I have other interviews with players coming up in the next few months, and that's about it. Other than that, in the Dabble world, I am making a short version of Spaceballs called Space Dabbles. I've put clips out before, taking clips from Spaceballs, putting Bob Levy and Shuley and all that into them, face swapping like Cyke does, and I think that's the clip I have loaded up here. So that's basically it.
That's awesome. And I think this is probably one of the early things I've seen for you. Like I say it over and over again, we have like a lot of talented people in our universe, JJ, and I consider you among those, buddy. And I know you got some face swap and some kind of skills about you, good at production and everything. Hey, I noticed, well, I don't know if I saw that you kind of did the train wreck the other day. Is that still a thing or?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, as always. But let's talk about you. I want to talk about your face. You do some face swap stuff and all, and I think this was probably one of the earliest things I've seen. I think you did some early because I love Spaceballs. I'm a Spaceballs guy. So let's check out Space Dabbles. This is the kind of stuff that JJ gets down with. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, roll that. Is that you?
That was Shuli.
Oh, Shuli. Okay. Because he does look very much like Rick Moranis. There you go.
Yeah.
So tell everybody where they can catch that stuff. I mean, you got this on your Twitter X or your YouTube page?
No, that's on at JJ Dabbles YouTube channel.
There you go. JJ Dabbles YouTube channel. That's where you can check that stuff out. So he's got stuff too. Shuli Vader said he got it. Shuli Vader says 2 joints. Durkee Threads laughed. He says LOL. Bob fits everything. Still blows my mind every time I see it.
Yes, I have the a-hole clip also. I have that as a clip also on the in the playlist.
Well, counting all the assholes in the room, I'm definitely not alone. I'm not alone. You know that's a song, right? Yes. Counting all the assholes in Tampa Bay Devil Ray says Juggalette Jen.
When they first came to the league, I bought their hat because I love that Devil Ray logo they had.
Well, what do you think about that? How they got away for a couple of years from using the devil name, because God forbid the Devil Ray is the actual name of the actual Ray that they mascoted the team after, but all of a sudden you couldn't say the word devil for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Rays is still good because they got, it's the Florida Sun Rays, whatever.
And,
so,
bro, I can't, bro. And especially knowing that they started with a devil, it makes the sun thing even look more bitchy to me. I'm sorry.
It does. Oh, no, it does.
The sunshine no, guys, we weren't talking about a devil ray. We were talking about rays of sunshine. Give me a fucking break.
And that original logo is great.
How fucking weak are we that we can't take somebody repeating the name of something we call a thing in the water, a devil ray? It's a fucking devil ray. That's what we call it. But when you add it to a baseball team, people get butthurt because you use the word devil.
Well,
2 Joints knows what's up. Counting all the assholes in the room. He knows it was a Volbeat song that I was quoting right there. I'm definitely not alone, especially with you on the chat. Cassius checks in.
Cassius, what's up, buddy?
Our favorite monkey/ape friend. Delta has the sun shining on every flight. Oh, hey, twin. You trying to set me up there, 2 Joints. Well, we've had a great day here hanging out and talking with JJ Dabbles today, and I'm definitely going to have you back soon, JJ. I could just sit around, we could talk hockey, and a lot of people are really enjoying it, man, because Cyke says all hockey is good hockey.
That's a fact. And make sure you guys check out if tomorrow the Devils play Buffalo early, 10 a.m. and on Saturday at 1 they're in the Czech Republic in Prague. It's going to be cool to watch. Check it out.
All right, and you can also where can they find that interview with you with the referee?
At Devil's Joint X on X and on YouTube.
There you go. All right, 666 Cyke Clyde says just a guest, buddy, and that's true, Cyke. All right, well, we're about to pull this train into the station. I've had a lot of fun today. And boy, you guys were so great to me today. Thank you Daniel, August, and everyone. Let me make sure I hit everyone that was so generous to me today. Let's go to thank you, MSIP, Mike's shitty internet provider, for the 5 gifted memberships. I'll thank myself for handing out 5. I definitely have to thank Daniel August for the $49.99 super chat. And much more, and I'll owe you oral favors, my friend. Thank you, Duke of the Dog Dick verse. Yes, aka Chris Popke. Thank you for your generous membership today. Thank you, Merch Mouse, my new friend from the Hack Ride family. I appreciate you. Tell Hack Ride I did tell him to bring back Puzzle Box. I forgot it was you that said that, but thank you very much. Thank you, MSIP, for the $2 for a $5 Stacey Allen. Thank you, Hack Ride, for the 5, and Jake Fire for the super sticker and all the love. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I don't even want to rest long enough for my voice to recover. So I'm going to keep showing up here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3-ish East. And we're going to keep throwing down and having a great time with great friends like JJ Dabbles and everybody in the chat family. So what are you up to tonight one more time? Because I don't have anything tonight.
Tonight on the JJ Dabbles YouTube channel, me and KJ will just be watching some political videos and commenting on them.
JJ Dabbles on YouTube, right?
Yep, 8:30 around tonight. Yep.
So if you want to find that, you can catch him there on YouTube. Cyke Clyde, my friend on vacation, already kicking in content, and his emoji as part of the membership kind of privilege you get here on BF Live. He checks in and says, "Just cause I love BF." Well, I love you too. Full homo, Cyke. I love you, bro. I've loved how we got our own little family here, man. We got some creative, cool people that like to hang out and chill and share our creative shit. And that's what I'm down with doing every day until I can't do it no more. So for my great bro, I hope you stick around, JJ, after the show. JJ Dabbles. For Scott Fitzpatrick and Bobby Nick, who couldn't be here today, but they're basically here every day. Thank you guys, bro. For Stormy, Andrew, and the chat family, I love and appreciate all you guys so much. Cyke and Mrs. Cyke, love you all. Peace and love, and I will see you the next time I see you right here on BF Live. Have a great rest of your day, and don't forget to check out BF Live tomorrow, because we're going to end the week with a banger right here on BF Live. So peace and love, and I'll see you the next time I see you right here on BF Live. Later,
Bye, guys.
folks.